Welcome to the BYB podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys in the Hizzy. And everybody, welcome. Especially Yingwee. How are you doing tonight, brother?
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Good evening. That sounded very ominous, man. I don't know. You're freaking me out, bro.
I'm trying to tone it down.
Yeah, calm down, man. Yes, welcome everybody. Corn's in the house. Yes, we love all you guys in the chat. Glad to see you all here. It's a weird start, man. We were just about to go live and Adam dropped out. I think he's got some internet issues. Yingwee, like I said, is here, but we also have Jodie B from the Po Boys podcast lined up to be popping in here any minute now. And of course, we might even have one of our great co-hosts of the past coming in here to do some shots fired of that POS. Aaron Imherte from Minnesota Steel Toe Morning Show. But yes, absolutely. All right, we're getting updates already. Look at this. Our co-host from now coming on now is Adam. Jesus. Adam's been sick. I'm getting sick. It seems like it's getting to be about, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, and I'm getting sick. Not sick of the Dabbleverse, though, are we, Adam?
No, never. God
No,
damn it.
never.
You know what I'm sick of? Fucking Apple. I'm sick of when everything's loaded. I'm ready to go. And then not only does
blame it on Apple.
not only does my fucking browser shit the bed, and then fucking Firefox, and then my computer restarts, and it took like as long as humanly possible. Thank you for bearing with me. God damn it.
Mr. Z says, gay sickness. How did you know? I too have lesions on my skin like Melton. We all got.
Are we live right now? Fuck.
We have the AIDS happening. Yeah, we're live. What are you talking about? We're always live, ready to rock and roll.
I wish you had mentioned the AIDS before you invited me on tonight. Shit.
I don't think it's catching. I don't even think we'll die
it.
from it anymore, honestly. Like, you might even live a nice, full, long life of AIDS.
Maybe I'll live longer.
Right. Yeah, Apple. Blame everything on Apple, Adam. Adam's Apple. What? Wait.
Ever since Steve Jobs died, the whole fucking shit's gone downhill.
Yeah, never the same.
China. I blame China. They're not great. They're not sending their best.
Speaking of AIDS, Tim Cook.
Yeah, he's cooked. We're done with that guy.
He is no Steve Jobs, that's for sure.
Nope.
I love this puddle of AIDS guy. I'm a big fan of you. You're a big fan of me. We can just be fans of each other. I like it, man. I'm down with that. Thank you, puddle of AIDS. Quad been sick with me. Look at my shirt. I got AIDS. Yeah, thank you. I mean, what Jessica, Flathead Jessica, sending me awesome blouses, as people like to say. I'm not a fan of the blouse talk. Yeah, Magic Johnson. Look, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Because when I was a kid, I remember him doing that interview with his wife, and they were like, "I have AIDS," and back then we are like, "Oh yeah, death sentence." And sure enough, that son of a bitch is still alive 30 some years later. Not whatever. I don't know. Like, should we be happy about that or not? What do you guys think? You're fucking muted, Yingwee. God, I thought I was bringing on a pro show from a pro broadcaster, but no. Look at this guy. He mutes himself as he wants to talk.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. I'm not not only fucking amateur, I'm old.
Oh, this sucks.
No, you fit right in. Welcome to BYB.
You're the worst.
Welcome, brother.
The worst co-host we've ever had. Why did I bring this guy on? Jesus.
Well, I'm striving to be the best of the worst.
And you both talk. Jesus Christ! Like Adam, you're supposed to be good at this too, man. And you're talking over our guest.
I'm supposed to.
Supposed to.
I'm supposed to.
Oh yeah. Famous. Yeah. We can't do this. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't even bring that up, but because this is like member berries territory, and I'm not a fan of the member berries. And I'll end up cussing you out, Honky Talk Tennessee. Much like I would cuss Adam out if you started doing.
I remember Seinfeld.
Do you remember Seinfeld?
Do.
What are we doing?
Seinfeld. We're doing a bit. It's a bit.
I'm highly disappointed. I thought we were going to do good tonight. I was feeling it. I thought things were going to be happening. I thought we were better than like
you're so above
and Mersh and Aaron and some of these other guys that claim to be pro broadcasters. Oh yeah, for example, Stancil today, he did a 50-minute show with no audio.
Oh, that's funny. Really?
Nobody told him.
Nobody. Not one.
For 50 minutes, nobody told the guy he was
Sky Parker. Peter Sky Parker has to watch his show.
He wasn't there.
That's a shame.
Us were there. We were sending him super chats like, yeah, I agree totally. Like just
that's awesome.
And he never fucking caught on, dude. It was amazing.
That's awesome. Everybody just kept their mouths shut.
Yeah, which is surprising because usually some ball washer will show up and ruin all the fun for everybody.
That's what's good about our chat. They don't mind telling us when we suck.
I mean, I just wish that there was a little bit less of that because honestly, I think pretty much half of the chats here are you guys suck. You guys suck. You have AIDS. You're gay. I hope you off yourself.
But are they wrong though? I mean.
I can't argue.
It's kind of mean, but I mean, at the same time, touche. I
think they're onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty smart people.
Exactly.
See, I'm getting humbled right now. Thank you, Uncle Jack. I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to suck just a little bit less every day.
Yeah, exactly. Isaac Walmart. Yeah, there's nerds like that Dr. Chow guy. They just can't help themselves. Instead of just playing along and having fun with everyone, they're like fucking straight-laced nerd style. But yeah, what is Dr. Chow good for anyway? Like, the only thing he knows is everything about Ray DeVito. All the things we would never want to know about Ray DeVito.
I don't want to know anything about him.
Yeah. Do you tell people when you're a Ray expert? I mean, that's something I would probably keep to myself.
I mean, don't put that on your resume.
No.
Chow's pretty proud of himself. Yeah. It does seem that way. Indeed. Ray DeVito. We got to send him a link. Let me send him a link. See if we can get him on here because we're going to be talking about Geno Bisconte tonight. And I think Ray DeVito would love to talk about Geno Bisconte. What do you guys think?
Poor Geno.
Poor Geno. Geno's flat broke.
Oh, were you saying that he ain't got no money?
Oh, no, I was talking about
Keanu. Ain't got no money.
Do.
Keanu's gonna be flat broke too.
Yeah, how long does she stick around if he's living?
They just got married, Yingwee. Jesus Christ, man, what are you doing? Holy shit, they haven't even had their honeymoon yet, and you're already fucking saying it's a failure?
It might be a while now.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, okay.
They're America's couple.
No, I got the joke. That's funny, Adam. You're good. All right. Yeah, everybody in the chat, if you don't mind, I would love it if you guys would just all hit the like button and smash to subscribe. And of course, turn on your notifications so every time we go live, you know we are live. And we're always live. We're doing it. Go ahead, Yingwee. You know the king toss
We're
pot.
rocking. We're rolling. We're kicking it. It's always the one I forget. We're kicking it. I want to say we're doing it, but that's another douchebag.
Kicking it old school.
Kicking it old school. And you got to play some really bad music also. And then not off before the end of the show.
I think I specifically have a really good reason not to be saying kicking it. Indeed.
Yeah.
I don't know what that reason would be.
We're rolling it and just leaving it at that. That's it. That could be my tagline. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. And that's about it. Hey, mate. We're not kicking it.
Say no more.
Say no more. No more. Absolutely. Big things happening out there. Geno, as we know, losing his channel. He'll be over there on Rumble. He did indeed bring Anthony Cumia in for reinforcements today to try to get that thing popping.
That does suck. He lost his channel, but it's his own fault, right? Because he showed nudity, right? So it's similar to Cardiff's case.
It taint, not his fault.
It wasn't.
He did show taint and balls, so that is what took down his channel. Yeah, I mean, if you can, like Cardiff lost Cardiff on a membership only stream showed fucking Stuttering John's butt. That's all, just his butt.
Ew.
His channel went nuclear, got nuked,
and there's no way to appeal that. There's no appeal for that kind of a violation.
Correct. Yeah, if they nuke your channel for whatever, pornography, nudity, etc., like that, it's gone.
They can't give you one more chance.
I don't even think because there isn't like an appeals thing you can do, but I think when your channel gets nuked for that kind of stuff, I don't even think you get a say.
That's you gotta be careful.
I mean, we'll watch it here in a little bit, but yeah, when Jim Satala, Florida Jim, called in to tell Geno that his channel just got nuked, I had gotten the same, because I think like all the members of Geno's channel got the same thing I did, which was like, yeah, your membership's getting refunded.
Oh, wow. So he's really going to be flat broke now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if they instantly refund your membership, I mean, they have zero plans of letting you appeal your shit. So
that sucks.
I think there is just no way to appeal that stuff.
It doesn't seem like that's working out too well for Chad either. So the appeal at this point, I think, is a foregone conclusion. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Right. What do you guys think about I was reading somebody posted, I think it was Greg. Yeah, Greg posted the terms of service on Patreon are exactly just like on YouTube, where if you try to ban evade on their setup, that's also an issue on Patreon. So I don't foresee his Patreon lasting that long, honestly.
And didn't you say that
Chad's Patreon?
Didn't you say that from Patreon they can ban you based on content violations on other platforms? I think we talked about that.
Not even violations, just behavior, harassment, or whatever stuff they don't like. Yeah, if they see you doing shit they don't like on other platforms, they could nuke you on Patreon. Yeah.
So he's going to have to be on Rumble and Locals now, basically.
Yeah, Rumble probably. I don't even know about Locals.
Has anybody from the Dabbleverse ever gotten kicked off of Rumble? Because everybody thinks that that's like the Garden of Eden. You can go there and do whatever you want, and you're good as gold. And it doesn't seem like that's quite the case.
I haven't heard of anybody being kicked off, but we do have an expert platform, really, compared to YouTube.
He was here. He left.
Yeah.
We had a guest here, and I was going to pull him up because he's an expert in Rumble. But yeah, as far as I know, I don't think anyone's ever gotten banned off of Rumble. I think maybe I've heard of like one episode of somebody's got taken down because of copyright stuff, and I wasn't even aware that you could have your copyright strikes on Rumble, but apparently that is a deal also. So
I think the real question is, though, has anybody really been successful financially on Rumble exclusively? Like, can you think of one person? I'm not talking about the Crowders, but even somebody that's like Mersh or Sublime Mersh
Okay,
level.
so if you're saying people, well, yeah, Mersh I think was successful for a while, but yeah, then whatever he just, yeah, I think that could have worked out for him in the long run. But yeah, he started getting a shit attitude and talking a lot of shit
he
about.
just panicked. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee they definitely caught wind of some of that shit talk. So when he got back to the president of Rumble or whatever, I'm sure they heard what he was saying, and he was an ungrateful little bitch about the whole setup. I don't even really think he had a good reason to be complaining over there.
No, but there are little hiccups with that type of a startup platform, but it seemed like they were pretty cool about it with him for a while. Like they were trying to work stuff out. They were trying to kick him some money in, and then he just kept complaining. He just kept being sour about it.
It's probably not a good idea to shit where you eat, even if they're good at it, good about it at first. I mean, it's just eventually that's going to catch up to you. So they're going to get sick of it after a while, especially if more and more people start watching, because then more and more people are influenced by it.
Yeah, well, it's not like there's other people that want to stream on the platform that can just take your place. It's the internet. Nobody's irreplaceable. Nobody.
That's right.
Yes, everybody in the chat behave, or G-Rob will have to drop the hammer on you guys. G-Rob, I'm not in the mood for your shit right now.
G-Rob's got our backs. Thanks, G-Rob.
Oh, whatever. Funky Bronco likes to mess around. He's just having fun. He's a true troll in the sense of the word troll. I like Funky. To fuck with us.
He's a provocateur.
Indeed.
A truth teller.
That's right. Swami. She's got the drop hammer. Indeed. All right. Yeah, I figured we got a clip heavy show. I think we should actually just get into most of it because I think in the third hour we're gonna have some more fireworks because we got a grumpy fan of Steel Toe that had some DMs exchanged recently with Aaron, and it sounds like it all went really south and some falling out. So we might catch the flack over here at the BYB network. So we'll hear all about it. Maybe get some DMs read, or who knows what kind of fun we could have with that situation.
Ooh, and Flat Cat's here.
Where were you, Flat Cat? Oh,
she's here right now.
I'm here. That's where she was. Where were you before you were home and you were here? Where were you? Indeed. All right. What do we got? What do we got?
Hello? Send me the link, Derek. I'll save your show.
No, Jake. I got this. I carried quad for years.
Oh, please send Jake the link. We need him tonight.
Jake Hudson.
Have him come on. Have him come on when Granny's on.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Granny and Lemmy were always huge fans of the old Jakester.
Granny loves him.
Here's the thing. You guys. Anyway, I need to get my phone out, and then I'll just cruise around my trailer in circles, of course, so that I have, with this much of my face showing, just the eyes.
And drop your laptop, too. That was so funny when he did. He didn't even plan that. That was like Kaufman-esque, but he did it unironically. I love that.
Yeah, we'll never figure it out whether he dropped it or someone knocked it out of his hand. It kind of sounded like someone was there and fucking with him.
It was so funny though. No, it was great.
Could it be ghosts? Because that
only
would make
the noise. The noise he made was hilarious.
There are probably ghosts in that trailer.
There's bodies.
They've seen horrifying things.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I do think there probably is some bodies underneath that trailer out there. Indeed.
There's more to that story. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, we got Mersh, we got Geno, we got Aaron Imholt, we got Kevin Brennan, who's happy about all of it in gloating. So
it's a real Algonquin round table.
I'm telling you.
Podcasting's finest.
But absolutely, me and Yingwee were talking about, I was asking Yingwee, like, hey, do you know anything about this Mersh guy? And he's like, no, not really. And he's like, yeah, but I was introduced recently to him with Mersh putting guns up to his forehead and talking about offing himself.
On stream?
Yeah, that was literally the first time I ever saw him. And the
that's
guy just
smart.
takes his pistol and he's kind of rubbing it against his temple. And I thought, this fucking guy's going to kill himself.
How did I miss this?
No, there's two back to back. He did it.
Tell me you have the fucking clip. Tell me we're doing the clip tonight.
Yes, of course,
Okay,
of course, of course. Yeah, everybody gets to see. Mersh coming. Why do you think it's called Curtain Calls tonight? That's the
He's
name of
gonna
the
do
episode.
a Christine
Like,
Chubbuck.
he's literally going to be coming out on stage and be like, "Hey, everybody."
Did you know that in 1974 there was a newscaster named Christine Chubbuck that actually did that? She literally blew her fucking brains off.
Right.
She blew her brains out on the air, and there's no tape of it that exists publicly now, but she did it, and she was the first person to ever commit suicide live on air.
Did she beat what's his name? There was
Bud Dwyer. You're talking
Dwyer.
about Bud Dwyer.
Yes.
No, but she was a newscaster. She was literally like reading the
live
news report.
Yeah, he did it at a press conference, live on air.
I think
but
he
this
did
was
that
after.
before, after that. Yeah. I think
Bud Dwyer was 87. Christine Chubbuck was 1974.
There you go.
All we're just trying to keep it light and fun, people. We're not getting any
light and fun.
subjects.
Just a guy putting a gun up to his head. No big deal.
There is nothing more fun and entertaining than an attempted suicide. That is,
as long as he doesn't actually do it.
Podcasting.
Keeping it light, keeping it fun. Yeah, who knows?
Kind of the Shuley Network.
That ship sailed like on episode 1.
It's kind of like that one. You're with this show still wants to be in my. Yes. Yeah. Islamic still part of this. Well, I don't know that they're still part of are they part of the show? Yes, they're still friends.
They're a part of the fabric of BYB.
Right. They just they don't want to do 4 shows a week, but they'll be coming around and popping in and saying hi.
Listen, they're still part of the team.
Which,
they just hate Derek. That's all.
Yeah, other than that, they love BYB, just not me. No, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? No, we do have the ladies' night. We're going to do ladies' night this Friday, so everybody come on in here. Don't miss that. We have a beautiful lineup, a wonderful lineup, one of the best lineups, and it's also a lady show, and they're not a bunch of dumb cunts like the ones that go on Chrissy Mersh show. So there you go. You're going to have some fun.
You're going to have a simp cast.
That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to have a simp cast with ladies that aren't annoying as hell.
Are they going to talk about their vaginas?
I know. I'll be pointing them that direction. That's for fucking sure.
They're going to talk
anyway,
about
back to the pussy.
Anyway, whatever you ladies were saying, I barely heard a word. I was staring at your boobs. That'll probably be most of the commentary.
Talking about that gash.
Hey, yo. Good gash. That's right. All right. Don't you guys want to hear Geno talk with fucking Mersh more than Kiki? She's in the background.
More than I've ever wanted to hear anything in my life.
All right, let's do this. So anyway, the other night, Mersh and Geno together. I know that Mersh at some point went on Geno's show back when he was on Compound, and I know that pissed Anthony off.
Oh, yeah.
But now that Geno has gone on to Nightwave, and now Mersh is returning the favor and going on Geno's show to try to save it. But the night before it got taken down, maybe that was bad timing.
Oh, so this is on on YouTube, not Rumble.
Correct.
Okay.
Mersh is bad juju.
Whoa, he's a Jewish too? I didn't know that.
Jew to the second power. Jew times Jew.
Yeah.
Once, twice.
Sorry, you're gonna have to do math tonight.
Right. Yeah, we're just
Jew
regular
times Jew. Carry
people.
the one.
We're not Jews. We don't do math. We're not Chinese. We don't do math.
Well, that's why you don't control the world. Just saying.
That's
fair.
Yeah, you people in your tunnels, we get it. We know what you're doing down there.
People in your success and
like, where are you? Don't do this. Don't capitulate to these fucking internet mobs that want you. That you guys were snitches, and now you got to make up with Aaron to make some kind of beat. The fuck everybody on the internet. Aaron is garbage. He's dog shit, and he's gonna go down.
Okay, this is how I would say what happened, because I don't give a fuck about any of these people, and this proves it. And then I'll let her go, because we're on two different pages with his stupid
so
wife.
Fast.
Okay,
Yeah, I know. If I put this on time, see, the thing is, like, I can play Mersh clips on times too.
And Mersh is doing his hippie crack.
Exactly. I actually do have it on 1.5, but yeah. Yeah, you can play Mersh easily.
And April's a disaster.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, Mersh stretches it out like taffy, but Geno's like, blah, 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 blah. He's like me. He's very hyperactive.
Exactly. But as you notice right here, he just got done saying, like, Geno says, I don't care about any of these people. And when he's talking about the Dabbleverse, I assume he means everybody.
You probably care about a couple of them.
And shout out to Doom. If you guys can't figure out whose clip this is from, that's a Doom clip.
God bless you, Doom.
God bless. Doing the Lord's work.
He's the best clipper. Best one.
2024 Clipper of the Year of the Hackaverse, indeed. Yeah, what do you think about the dab rig, man? I'm hoping we get to see old Mersh out. I mean, it's a verb now, mershing out.
I've done dabs before, but I couldn't imagine doing that shit every day. That's got to fry your fucking brain. And you look like a crack smoker doing it. I wouldn't do it on air.
We could ask Johnny for that. Except for he does it a little different. As we know, he likes to suck his bong off while taking a hit.
I mean, I'm a seasoned pothead. I've been smoking pot for like 24 years. And the first time, I think it was like 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I did a dab and I had like a panic attack. I felt like I was in a video game.
Nerd. You're like Aaron. You probably were feeling weird for 5 days.
I smoke weed. I'm just saying that's a step up from, it's like taking 10. It's like taking 15 bong hits.
The concentration is insane.
Yeah, just to do that
tiny bit that just.
Right. I mean, once in a while, but to do that every day is crazy.
So you don't like Shuli then?
What, he does dabs every day?
He wakes up in the morning, he just wake and bake, and then he smokes weed all day in his house. What a loser. What a loser. Wow.
I mean, to each his own, but wow. Shuli's that big of a pothead?
I mean, I have a couple drinks, but that guy's a loser. Do I sit at home and drink all day? No.
I'd like to see Kevin Brennan do a dab.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious, honestly. Geno used to get high 1 day a year on 420. And that was hilarious to watch because he got so high he like wouldn't be able to think. Not to say that he thinks now, but it was worse then.
That surprises me. Geno isn't like a full on. He seems like he'd be a full on pothead.
He looks like one.
Yeah, definitely plays the part. Beatnik.
But check this guy out.
Right.
He should have some bongos to play.
No bongos. No, we're not doing that. And Connor gifted one BYB podcast membership.
Connor, thank you.
Yes, everybody, be more like Connor. Connor is great. You guys are all turds until you start gifting membership. Nothing until you start giving like Connor does. So yeah, you guys better buck up, buttercups, because we're in for some membership gifting. And if you don't know where to find all that stuff, it's all pinned at the top of the chat, including the super tip link and the membership. So you can join, become a member, you can gift memberships, etc. You guys all know.
Become one of us.
Yes, one of us. One of us.
Gooble, gobble, gooble, gobble. One of us. One of us.
All right, get back to this.
Get that out of our system.
The whole thing that went on with April and the revenge porn and all that stuff, unlike Keanu, I blamed all three of them. And then April, I don't want to speak out of school, but she keeps fucking calling Keanu. She's still there. And Keanu is such a good person. I'll even make it big so you can Keanu's such a good person that she worries about her. And I'm like, I'm like, in a year, I'll take her off screen.
She's back there looking at fucking other guys on her phone. I like that. You can see naked guys in that picture on her phone.
Sitting in a corner.
Yeah, zoom in. Can you do the red bar zoom right now?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yes, I can, but we're not.
Get her feet up against the wall too.
Yeah, she's
all blurry.
You
can tell
by
the
Their Christmas tree looks nice.
Yeah,
very festive.
But yeah, once again, we're getting into Aaron territory, and I think that's pretty much the main theme of everything that Mersh and Geno talk about. I know they're not part of the Dabbleverse. I know they don't want anything to do with the Dabbleverse except for to be accepted in it, of course. Other than that, they never want to talk about it or have anything to say about it.
Can I just give a disclaimer that I know I say this all the time, but Mersh was one of the first people to do videos about John, so I feel like Mersh has sort of a valid claim to the Dabbleverse if he wants it, despite previously rejecting it.
Pod Awful calls it the Tom Gully Dabbleverse now, so I don't know. Like, I think Tom Gully's taken full ownership and the rights to the Dabbleverse, from what I heard from Jesse.
The Dabbleverse.
So Gully has the keys, huh?
Yeah, I mean, indeed,
Jesus Christ.
Indeed. Yeah, thank you, Connor, for the gifted BYB membership.
Thanks, Connor.
A year, Mersh. I mean it. In a year, when fucking she's still there, she's got 3 of her cracked teeth left, and she's still waiting for fucking I almost said Melton, fucking Ricada to leave his 5 children and wife and take her back. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. But Keanu fucking was so worried about her, she reached out to Aaron, and then Aaron, I'm like, yeah, I'm over it all.
Specific purpose.
Oh yeah.
Not to talk to.
Okay, but you're
Yeah.
Don't get on the.
They're already like an old Jewish couple now.
No, it's
specific purpose.
Yeah, it's
who's on the phone, Harry?
Figure out
Who are you talking to, Geno? I hope that's not another girl.
Yes.
That makes sense. Wasn't to just bitch about her, like the concern.
No one said that.
Or to like have my concerns be bled into Aaron. It wasn't for that, but I felt
holding a microphone.
You think Mersh is listening to them
Yeah,
argue, and he's
Yeah.
probably like, "Oh man, I'm glad I'm single."
Good catch, Yingwee. Yes, she's talking into a microphone that's
Is it
not hooked up
connected
to
to anything?
anything.
That's what
Also.
Geno does too. He does that whole off the mic yelling across the studio thing. I can't even fucking
what
hear
does she
them.
think that microphone's doing for her? Does it look cool, or because it's certainly not doing?
It's a play school. It's play school microphone. My
It's like,
first
remember-
microphone.
Remember Mr. Microphone in the 70s? Hey, girl, we'll be back later to pick you up.
This one's not working so hot. But yeah, so anyway, she has that loudspeaker. She should be using that fucking thing. But Geno, the second that his channel got taken down, I was like, did your channel just get taken down? And then he got the phone call from that gym guy, and it was like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, it did, man. It's gone. And I got the email, and then he was asking me later. He was like, can I be on Keanu's show with her? I was like, you can be on her show, but you can't, like, you're not going to be able to be a consistent co-host on the show. I guarantee you someone will have your shit taken down if you do that. So anyway, I mean, that's kind of the deal. Like, I don't even know that he's going to be able to just like be off screen every single show yelling on Keanu Cast. So
He's gonna be like the new Jules.
yeah.
Cut to me, Jules.
That's what we said. So she was worried about April. That's what, and then Aaron's like, "Oh, I'll call into the show." It's like, fine, but it's like I could give 2 fucks about any of this stuff. Like, it doesn't have, like, people that live in the Dabbleverse. I'll say one more thing, and then I'll let you go, because see, it's like people that live in the Dabbleverse think we give a fuck about it, and that was me saying we don't care about any of that, you know. And all the people in the Dabbleverse base their.
We
care about humor.
But just never-ending Dabbleverse.
We don't care about the Dabbleverse, and then the other thing about the Dabbleverse that I don't like is that the Dabbleverse is different than the Dabbleverse.
And all these
used to be.
people in
We
the
don't like
Dabbleverse, all these fucking people in the Dabbleverse.
We need to take a shot every time they say Dabbleverse.
That Dabbleverse is the thing that Geno's not involved with, isn't it?
Yeah, the terrible Dabbleverse that we don't speak of because the Dabbleverse is the Dabbleverse.
Right. Well, he'd have sucked on Harry Potter. He'd be saying Voldemort all the time and pissing people off.
I have words. Exactly.
Like, and case in point, those 2 dopey bitches talking about Keanu, they know nothing. We deal in truth. Ask me anything, I'll tell you anything.
That's right, pretty antisocial podcast, you fucking cunts. Oh,
Shout out.
Sorry, I was pretending to be Geno.
He's being affable and playful.
That year again.
Like I love that he winds down like a talk show host. And then to your point, sir. No. What I'm saying is like, look, I know what you're saying, and I like my first issue is like right away when you're like, you know, Keanu, she's involved with the April stuff because she's a good person. First of all, no white
Aw.
women are good people. No offense, Keanu. You seem
True.
I mean, he does kind of sound a little bit like he's stealing Bill Burr's bit, as far as I can tell. But welcome to the stage. It is indeed Bill Burr. Welcome, Bill Burr.
Hey, how's it going? It's Bill Burr. Did you hear what Geno said on Kumi's show earlier?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing, but which specific part of it did stick out to you the most, Bill?
He said that the new episode of It's Usually Hello with the Michael Bay Roundtable is available now, and that tomorrow night there will be a new episode recorded with Tony from Hack the Movies. Did you hear that?
Nice. Don't leave. That's very good plug for yourself. God
Don't
damn,
leave
you
us,
son of a
Husey.
bitch.
That was a
The
great
only time
Boston
I ever
accent.
actually wanted to talk to Husey is right then and there, and he left. Piece of shit.
Dude, that Boston
Actually, no, it's
accent
kind of
was
funny
good.
because Mersh did say the other day, he was like, I hate everybody in the Dabbleverse except for one person. Can you guys guess who that one person might
Quad?
be? No,
Who's Quad?
He said Husey. He's like, I hate everybody in the Dabbleverse except for Husey. It was kind
Everybody
of
likes
funny.
Husey.
It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Aaron. I don't think Aaron does as much now, but there was a time 3 weeks ago he was fine with him.
No, he just had him on to talk about boxing. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Do you think
Yeah,
Keanu's living out some sort of OBGYN fantasy with her legs all the way up the wall?
Yeah,
like
stirrups.
Yeah, go ahead
I'm
and
not
put your
sure
feet
what's
in the
going on there.
stirrups. Let's go ahead and check that.
It's a very odd
Yeah.
position. Of all the places in the apartment, she has
with
to
your
be-
feet on the. I mean,
yeah.
sitting in the corner with your feet on the wall. The only saving grace to that is that there's a Christmas tree there, but actually that makes it look even more bizarre.
Yeah, it's unnatural. Like you wouldn't normally, and you wouldn't just casually be sitting there. She doesn't. hate
Come on,
attention.
haven't you ever seen her OnlyFans? She gets herself in all kinds of different fun positions. I don't know if you guys
No, but
have
I'm
been
saying
paying attention.
she's very like trying to be in the frame, which is fine.
Yes.
But maybe
Right.
mic yourself up too.
She only used to show off her smashed up, chewed up bubble gum between her
Ooh.
God, that sounds horrible
Sexy.
when I start saying that. I read it somewhere. I read it in a vlog somewhere. Sorry.
It looks like she wants you to know she's there, but she doesn't want you to see her.
What's up, Jodie?
She's you can't miss her because she's talking off mic with a microphone in her hand.
She's on
But
screen, man. I don't know what you were talking about.
But she's sitting far enough away, so you couldn't make out right now whether she just washed her face or whether she has makeup on. You know what I mean? She wants to be there, but she doesn't necessarily want to be seen.
No. You don't know our Keanu very well, dude.
Maybe not.
Yingwee, you're just learning about all these people.
I am.
He wants
I am
to
a
be
beginner.
seen, heard, noticed.
But she needs to be disinterested. You know what she's doing? She's starting to copy Lemmy. I'm here. I'm on the podcast, but I don't give a fuck.
Look at me. I'm Lemmy, and I'm the most important thing in the world. And if you don't pay attention to me, I'm going to freak out.
Yeah. She wants to learn how to
That's
gray
the
rock.
Lemmy we know, right, guys?
Well, cannot confirm, disavow. Lemmy, I still love you.
Um,
Don't listen to the cripple and the Jew.
Hoya.
Okay, so is that the new name for the show? Cripple and the Jew? Cripple and the Jew in the morning.
Let's go to traffic.
Let's go to
what
Alan
is that?
Goldstein with the
Fat
weather.
Man. What was the name of that? It was a show, right? The Fat Man and something.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Jake and the Fat Man.
There, thank you. God, yeah.
Jake Hudson and the Fat Man.
Yes, there's your new show.
Claude and the Jew.
By the
Claude
way.
and the Jew. That could be a name of the show. Absolutely. Welcome to the show, Jodie. We didn't even bring you up and then say, hey, how's it going, man? How's your day? How are you feeling about stuff? And
Oh, my day was awful, but that's besides the point. It just
Well, I'm
got worse
sorry.
when I showed up here and you got Keanu Thompson on my goddamn computer screen. Do I need to come back in 10 minutes?
Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse.
No, I mean, you couldn't. I mean, okay, so I know you're a huge fan of guns, but yeah, check out the t-shirt on this fucking Mersh guy. Like, that has to be the worst t-shirt
Does
ever.
it just say gun? Oh, is that a guns for
It says
tards?
guns and it has two revolvers.
No,
Like,
is that
what
guns
the
for tards?
I mean,
No, it does look like it's written in crayon.
Yeah.
He had a program called Guns for Tards where they would, if you had a liberal friend, they would send him this joke letter that says like, your name has been sent to a donation for Guns for Tards. and it was this like bit that he did. That's what I thought it was for a second.
Oh,
it was
Yeah,
terrible. It was a terrible bit.
That shirt is trash.
that's not cheesy at all. Wearing your own merchandise, huh?
Yeah, it looks ironed on.
I have 2 BYB shirts, so go fuck yourself, Jodie.
Yeah, but you only bought one of them.
True. Right. I was a clout chaser when we had 10 viewers. I was like, hey, can please someone know about BYB? I guess you guys
ask me about my
you
podcast.
guys would know about it.
You're doing better than me. I've been clout chasing for 8 goddamn years, and you still fucking probably punk my numbers. I'm not chasing. I get tired and I'm slow, so I don't really chase people that well.
No, me neither. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Quad's
All right,
hungry.
Let's play.
I would anyone who's ever tried to get me to turn on Keanu, I've said I've met her one time. She's nothing but lovely. She's lovely person, wonderful. However, no white woman is good. So let's fucking be. You're like fucking attracted, like minnows to just. Oh my god!
I don't really want to play a bunch of this.
Oh no, she's turning around.
Come up to you and beat your fucking ass and rip your fucking weave out of you.
I get it.
That's what I'm not trying to be, and I don't sit there saying like it's not me. It's like
let's just listen to all this out of context.
10% right.
Better that way.
It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing all night. And I watched the charge, but Mersh, I am that guy, and I don't even know that. Like, I don't even know what goes on. Like I know I'm in the Dabbleverse, but I'm not trying to be, and I don't sit there saying like it's not me. It's like I wouldn't know how to be a member of it if I wanted to. And whenever I do, it's like, well, you're the most hated guy.
You're up there, it's like anyone's titties to anyone else's phone. You know what I mean? You know, it's like you remember The Wire. You ever watched The Wire, right?
Remember? Do you remember when The Wire was on HBO and you watched it? Actually, was it on HBO? Maybe it was like a regular.
It was on the very.
We need to be around a water cooler if we're going to have this type of conversation on the show.
So I have two observations. Number one, does she realize that microphone is a karaoke microphone and it's not plugged into the? It's not plugged in.
Yeah, that's the first thing we noticed. Like, what the?
I said, does she realize that is not connected?
It's like a fake steering wheel that you give the kid.
It's exactly
tell them that they're driving the boat.
She has one on the front of the chair. You just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, every time she talks, she puts it up to her mouth. So I don't think she realizes it's not on.
What did you say about sending titties to a phone? What was the point that Mersh just made? Was he saying that Geno is the villain because he told on Aaron for sending him the pictures?
Yeah, it's a revenge porn reference.
I mean, we can go back and watch a little bit more.
Well, I thought he was saying like you're the only person that's done that, but Soft Weekly did it too. That's why Keanu hates him. And you know what?
I mean, I have a stream from like yesterday of Mersh. We're going to get into that here in just very shortly. But
other people suck.
He goes on and on and on about how many times he's filmed girls doing sexual acts and all this. Like he has a long list of shit.
The cam girl burqa. You remember the cam girl burqa thing? That was pretty weird, pretty dark.
Do you have the clip of him choking on the dab and like sounding like an old car trying to start?
You mean passing out? Mershing. It's a verb. We were just talking about that. Mershing out. It's when you take too big of a hit while watching female cops be incompetent and passing out. I can absolutely look that up.
If I can't see him blow his brains out on the air, I would love to see him blow out his starter trying to get past a dab. That would be good.
He's going to dab out to death. You sound like a horse.
I sold cocaine. Like I ran around dope boys for years. Like I was never a tough guy, but I observed it. And I'm telling you, Keanu.
Oh yeah, no. So whatever. He just had a bunch of advice for these this wonderful couple that everybody in the Dabbleverse loves. Geno.
He loves giving unsolicited advice to people.
Yeah. Well, he was offering him a job. He was like, "Yeah, I know some people that run strip clubs in New York City. If you're looking for a job, Geno, boom, heyo." I don't know that he was really actually offering it to Geno. I have a feeling he meant it for someone else. But
you think he meant Geno was going to go strip or tell jokes?
Yeah, maybe drag his old lady down there and say, "All right, get your ass up on that stage, see what happens."
He's going to make the same amount of money no matter what he does.
He could be a John Turturro body double.
John Turturro? No,
he always reminds me of John Turturro. Yeah,
a little bit at best.
He's very.
I always thought. What's the guy from Independence Day?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
all be dead if it wasn't for my David.
Maybe a mixture of those two guys, somewhere in between. Yeah, everybody stop talking.
And we're watching you. Get to work. Monkey.
No, fuck you. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here like an idiot and make my whole show look bad at your expense. That's what I do. That's what's going to happen.
Are we going to observe a moment of silence?
Observe.
Do we need to fight again like you did last week? Hey, fuck you, Adam. You piece of shit monkey bitch.
Go fuck yourself, Jody.
You fucking cockeyed douchebag.
Listen, you two rootin' tootin' backstabbing good for nothing snake. That's what you are. You're a scallywag. You're a real snake in the grass, Jody.
Oh, you fucking. You know what? I don't want to be mean. I'm going to be nice. Adam, you have the prettiest eyes.
I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong foot.
Dude, you're my favorite Jewish person ever.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Thanks,
it's
buddy.
like it goes Adam and then like who's the
then the less gay.
No,
it's a big drop off. It's
Adam.
Drop-off.
It's Adam, Larry David, Hitler. Like that's my top three. You know what I'm saying?
Hitler was a Jew?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know.
What about
Hitler
Jesus?
was
Where
number
does
3?
Jesus stand in the pantheon?
Yeah. He's somewhere towards the middle, I guess.
But he's beneath me.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg is probably a little higher than Jesus, but like
Whoopie-do.
You're going to be walking around with a big head for the rest of the night. You're
better than Jesus. Okay.
Better than Jesus.
Way better than Jesus.
That's like a testimonial.
That's a trick.
Yeah, I mean, your people killed him, so you have to be a little bit better than him, right? At
Hey,
least
just because you
living.
killed Jesse James doesn't mean you're Jesse James. It means you're better than him.
Facts.
Rob Ford, assassin.
Was that the crack?
John Ford, Rob
guy?
Ford.
Is that guy still? Supposedly, he's the premier of Ontario, and he's saying that that he's gonna he's gonna like stop all energy outputs to America if Trump does the tariff thing. And I'm like, that fucking crackhead is still in charge of anything.
No, he died like a long time ago.
Okay, so it's a different Rob.
It's his brother. It's his.
Okay.
It's a different.
It's not Rob Ford. It's whatever his brother.
Doug Ford. That's right. Oh, whatever. He's still a fucking crackhead. Fuck him.
The Ford family. I thought we were going to drill for our own oil. Fuck Canada.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We will here starting on January 20th. That'll be back in action. You know it will be.
I saw somebody say that they were going to, the joke meme was like, oh, Trump said that Canada's going to be the 51st state or whatever.
Yeah.
And they called them snow Mexicans.
Yeah. And he said that.
Listen, I like a good slur. I love making new ones, but snow Mexicans is pretty lazy.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Pretty lazy.
That is good.
Yeah, and the guy that killed Jesse James, I just looked it up, is Robert Ford. So yeah, Rob Ford. They're all Rob Fords.
Oh, wow.
Sons of bitches. I thought that's what it was.
You
but
know
then
your
it
shit,
sounded
Derek.
wrong
Wow, you
because,
were like right out there with it.
Yeah, but it sounded wrong when I said it because of the other Rob Ford. There's two bad Rob Fords in history now. Actually, one of them was awesome. One was lit. Smoking crack as a mayor and fucking hookers and shit. That's insane.
He actually was kind of a cool guy. He was pretty down to earth for a crackhead.
He's like the
Didn't
Chris
crack
Farley
give him a heart
that came to
attack?
nail. Yeah, for sure. No, that was DMX.
DMX.
May God rest his soul.
I was gonna Google Mershing out. Yeah, you guys wanted to watch that now. Mersh.
It makes me
has
happy every time. Because here's the thing. Who's this other guy? I don't think we've met. What's your name, sir?
That's Quad.
No, not you. You. What should I call
Oh,
you?
I'm Adam. Hi.
Oh, hi, Adam. Who's this guy? We haven't met.
Me.
Process of elimination.
I'm apparently Buschetti, according to somebody in the fucking chat. That
Are you
had a
like the
conversation
other
with.
Buschetti? You don't whistle when you talk, so you can't be
I know.
Mike.
No, I'm
Buschetti.
his
Buschetti.
younger, better-looking brother.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. young
Yingwee
Buschetti.
Malmenstream is the name.
Okay.
I don't know what my game is.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jodie B.
Nice to meet you, Jody.
I don't know if you smoke weed, but I smoke weed. Have for a
I
very
do.
long time.
Smoke weed every day.
I
So
do.
the dabs are pretty crazy. Like these kids came up with a way to make weed crack, which is amazing. But as an old school smoker, I had to learn the hard way that when you take a deep hit of weed, you can just blow it out. You don't have to hold it, because if you hold it, oxygen don't get to the old cabeza and you can pass the fuck out.
Yes.
Somebody should tell him, because I really think he had like a double stroke in this one. And all he had to do was not hold his breath after he hit the dab like a fucking retard.
Yeah, that's a fallacy. A lot of people like hold it in. It makes you get way more
Oh,
high.
my mom taught me the harder you cough, the higher you get. Like I've heard all those tropes.
Your
but
mom
the
sounds
fact
cool.
is, my mom's pretty sick.
Yeah.
you can just blow it out. Once it's in your lungs, it's in there, dude. Like you don't have to hold it. And
There's a saturation point. Yeah, we're holding it. You're only holding in carcinogens and all that shit.
Right.
What I'm saying is he's lucky he didn't fall over and kill himself, like just donk his forehead off his fucking desk. Because I've seen a couple of people that happened to Big J Okerson. There's a video of that too. Like, just don't hold your breath when you take dabs, guys. Just blow them out.
He should just do that shit when he's taking breaks or off the air.
No, you can do it on camera. It's probably better on camera because then if you do die or have a stroke or whatever, somebody can call the cops.
Yeah, they can swat you, send you some McDonald's,
and then Doom can clip it, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, Doom.
Win-win.
Is reality. Exactly.
Give him some starter fluid.
Zealous on
little carving.
Don't go into the light. Mersh. Mersh, come back.
I think I just had one of my strokes, you guys. That was a stroke. That was a legit
This
stroke.
one wasn't that bad.
That was one.
That wasn't that bad.
The one where he knocks his mic over and then
that's the one I was talking
That's
about.
the
Where
one,
he falls over and he's like,
that was like a mini stroke.
I did see that. I did see that. I didn't know who he was at the time, but I did see that video.
It was terrifying.
No, that's fucking gay.
Wow, they actually like portray.
Is this what you like to beat it to? Quad Farmer, Garrett and Steve.
Nice wallpaper. I like it.
It's not bad. Was that an Employee of the Month plaque they have on the wall there? That's pretty cool.
It was such a brilliant troll, and it was so harmless and so fucking funny. I'll put my headphones back. I just female cop, gun drawn. Female cop, gun drawn.
What's this, like beatnik shit?
And dog doesn't get it.
This is like poetry.
The rain in Spain.
Female cop
falls on the plane.
What? Why female cop being most?
This is weird because the speech is like fucked up.
Fucked up
on this scene. Oh God! Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh God!
Oh Jesus, baby Jesus!
He's a flatliner. Call Blue Nurse. 17.
What's that gray hair? Is he going gray?
Female. She showed restraint.
Is this a bit or is this him?
He's like disassociating.
Big time.
Yeah, bro, you gotta chill.
Marijuana, not even once.
Whiskey, the best thing for a stroke patient.
It would be funny if Mersh got high and then like shot his friend, or like remember that commercial where the kid they got high at the and then they ran their friend over.
He almost melted into his fucking computer chair just then.
Yeah. I love I love how he pours a drink immediately thereafter to like pretty much stroking out and passing out on stage.
As soon as he can see how much liquor he's putting in the bottle or the glass, he's gonna.
I'm gonna bet he didn't even hit the glass. I think he just dumped it in his lap. God damn! This is like in UFC when people get flatlined and they try to wrestle with the ref.
If he screamed in a beanbag chair, none of this would happen.
That's right.
He's turning blue.
How bad is Dayton, Ohio? I'll put my headphones back. I just. Doggo doesn't die. Female cop.
What?
Gun drawn already.
Touch your nose. Do you smell?
Somebody like
Female,
stick their finger in his brain.
Other
Somebody needs to stick their
ATF.
finger in his ass.
Feds
I wonder
would
if
have
he's
shot
smelling
dog.
toast and burnt
Feds
hair
would have
right
shot dog. I have low
This
blood
is
pressure and I
crazy
took
that
a
he's
dab.
talking. This is like sleepwalk talking.
And I
If that ever happened to me, I would never have
zonked
a
out for a second. That happens all the time. The
This sounds
second
like ambient conversation.
stroke was acting.
Turned him into fucking rain.
Yes, the third did just say that he did claim he did it on purpose, and there it is. He was just saying that he did it on purpose.
No, he's not that good of an actor. Fuck you.
acting out a stroke.
Yeah.
It's all a work, everybody.
Sure.
All work all the time.
That's what I would say too if I made a complete ass out of myself and almost died on stream. I'm like, yeah, I was kidding. This is a bit.
I meant to do that.
Sure, dude. You think I'm stupid enough to almost die on camera?
It's a bit.
Really?
The stroke and
Yeah,
and
really?
it's a kickstand.
God damn.
That was disturbing, though, to actually hear him talking, trying to talk, and not being able to. That's pretty
And
unsettling.
You knew what words he was trying to say, and the fucking wrong words were coming out. I mean, that would scare me to death. Oh man.
Yeah.
You just start making fucking Three Stooges noises, just peanut baseball. Whoop 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 whoop. What the fuck is wrong?
The chat should just be asking him
wanna-
to raise both of
Yeah.
his arms. You know, that's what you do when you have a stroke. Like, raise both your arms, raise your right eyebrow, raise your left eyebrow.
Put your left leg in, take your left leg out.
Make him do the hokey pokey? Quad, you're fucked on this
Yes,
one.
that's usually what they do in the emergency room now.
That's what it's all about.
It's what it's all about. Yeah.
Quad can do the hokey pokey. I'm sorry, that was rude. You can
And
work
turn
on that.
myself around. That is what it's all about, man.
It's a very
You put your right wheel in, you put your left wheel out.
He can
you
pick
turn
up
your
his foot and
joystick
shake.
left, and then you turn around about.
I like it.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, man.
So you guys want to watch him offing himself? We're there, man. You guys want to watch that? Let's do that.
Was that the same episode as what just happened?
No. That happened quite a bit. That's an old clip.
Okay.
Maybe the beginning of this year. It's been many months. So,
it's
many moons.
I thought I
part of the lore.
but I never saw what you just showed, so that definitely was the first time I ever saw that.
This is
Indeed.
fresh. This just happened, didn't it?
yeah, like 5 days ago or something about that.
Last week, yeah.
5, 6, yeah, last week.
Weekend. yeah.
Indeed, but let's go ahead and check it out, man. This guy's getting wild, but he does have some. We'll play this clip. We have the other gunplay clip, and then of course we have him talking about him and Aaron circling the drain from today, which is fucking amazing. That he's equating himself. He sees what we were talking about this not that long ago. That Aaron kind of seems. Like he has his good and bad days, and he thinks about ending it all himself.
He's talked
Pretty
about
dark.
suicide a lot. Yeah. They talked about that on WATP.
Right, and we don't use that word here. Unaliving. Or,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's TOS
allegedly.
thing. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. I don't even know if it's actually a thing. I've heard plenty of people say that word.
Is
so it's not
waving
a
a
thing.
gun at your head a TOS thing, or is he on?
That's
Yes.
what I wanna know,
Should be. Yeah.
Absolutely, but
That's
he's only
insane.
on Rumble, and on
Okay.
Rumble you can do whatever
Rumble,
you want,
like,
including
they want you
point
to
guns at
shoot
your
yourself.
head.
You get some. They'll
Yeah.
give you extra viewers for that.
If there was anybody that Rumble wants to off themselves, it would be fucking Mersh, dude.
It's
Yeah.
very theatric and dramatic to do that.
It's a toss up between him and Ethan Ralph, I think, because both of them are just fucking train wrecks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ethan Ralph's mostly on Cozy TV, though. I believe is he on Rumble? I don't even know.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
about-
actually,
I don't know a
could be
lot.
right.
I just know that he's a fucking train wreck person.
I think Ethan Ralph is like too toxic even for Rumble.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, so back to the answer from earlier today, right? Like, is there anybody that's ever been kicked off of Rumble? Yeah, it's like Ethan Ralph probably pushed his luck on there quite a bit. I would
Yeah,
assume.
he might be like the one person.
the one guy. Yeah, so like I said, from like 6 days ago.
I'm gonna play this for me. This is the first time I've played it for me.
Nice breast cancer awareness shirt.
I guess we're not getting monetized on this one.
As in, yes, I have a son and his father's a magician.
Yeah, he looks out.
The Mexican sound of silence.
The sound of silence.
Why is that blurred? Oh, because of the yeah. Holy shit.
to your head.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not on the trigger. It doesn't matter. What are you doing?
He never put his finger into the trigger.
Oh, so he didn't go far enough for you.
No,
I get it.
No, it was all bullshit.
No, that was good
attention
trigger discipline. If you're gonna fucking do it, put it to your fucking head, stupid. You're just, you know, if your finger's nowhere near the trigger, you're not gonna do it. So fucking put it in your ass. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not touching the trigger, who cares?
Yeah, good trigger discipline. I think that's what you guys are getting at, right?
Been shot in the face. That's what I'm saying. You're doing it wrong, Mersh.
What is he thinking? What is his end game? What is he trying to accomplish?
And how do you know he doesn't have his finger on
He's
it?
trying to get his fucking gun taken away is what he's trying to do.
It wasn't blurred when I saw it.
And you know, this is not the first time he's done something stupid with his gun. You're familiar with the lore about when he first got his very first gun. He had one of those cheap, like, prostitute guns, and he went to McDonald's.
Wait. What's a cheap prostitute gun? Wait a minute.
SCCY.
What?
Like one of those little guns for like hookers where they like hold them close to their body.
Hooker guns.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like an SCCY, a cheap like starter gun, and it's like a girl gun.
Caliber, little small gun.
He's gotten a better gun since. So he got this gun, and he was at McDonald's. He told this story, and it's weird that he told this from his point of view, where he went to McDonald's, and supposedly there was like a car full of black kids or something. The blacks! Anyways, so they cut him off in the drive-thru line or something. So he told a story where he claims that he brandished his weapon at the McDonald's where there's cameras and everything to try to like intimidate them or whatever. And I don't know what actually happened.
Great plan, Mersh.
But that was his claim, and it's like, why would you fight? This was covered ad nauseum on the Mersh documentary as part of the like, what the fuck are you thinking kind of things. It's like,
Not true.
This is just crazy. It's like he's not a responsible gun owner by any measure.
I don't know this guy. What is the deal with Mersh? Like the Royce guy seems like
this guy's an
I never hear
asshole.
shit about him, huh? The co-host.
This guy's an asshole.
Never hear about him at all.
Royce is a lot more level-headed. Royce doesn't do this kind of shit.
You think he's going through it? Is he getting a divorce or something? Did Aaron M. Holt cuck his wife or something? What's his fucking...
No, I mean, okay. I mean, we will be playing. Yeah, I mean, whatever. He's all over the place when it comes to the things he said on the next stream we're going to show.
And they're like Satan. Royce and his wife are like Satanists too.
Oh, sexy.
They're fucking weird.
After the gunplay, though, doesn't he?
I like Slayer. I'm a big fan of Slayer. I don't know. Does that make me a Satanist, Adam?
Well, I mean, did you have a satanic? Would you have a satanic wedding? Listening to metal music is one thing, but I'm just saying to be like, I'm a devoted Satan. It's weird.
How do you
if the devil was in town, would you invite him over for dinner?
Probably.
I'm sure it'd be interesting. Yeah.
Have a conversation, man.
He'd have some cool stories.
Absolutely.
The devil's definitely not going to bore you.
He starts talking like really crazy about how much he hates the show. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Oh.
And just over and over again, he like goes into a total funk after he puts the gun down.
It's kind of hard to hate your own show that you're in complete control of, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do
You
it.
could fix it. You hate your show, fucking fix it. Make
Go
it better.
that's the other thing. Like he's playing the song, the sounds of silence. Like what he wants the noise to stop, all the voices.
I think
in his
that's
head.
on the clip. I don't think he's playing that.
Yeah, I don't remember that being on there.
The sounds of silencer.
Hey, you know, if the show's such a big drain, maybe he can just go and get a job at Home Depot.
That's what I'm saying. Go work somewhere else, dummy. Like you're not going to make much more money or less.
These fucking people forget what it's like to do real work.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be fun. It's work.
There's a little part of me though, because I've never been famous.
Yeah, especially for him, because he doesn't have another job besides podcasting. As far
I'm not
as
going to sit here and say that Mersh is like famous. I don't know. He's definitely notable, notorious. They have following. I'm sure he's a full-time podcaster at this point. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
There has to be a level of just like the shit that people, especially when you're brewing the kind of following that they have too. And I'm not saying I've met a lot of ROTC people, but most of them are shitbags. If you just have shitbags all day, every day, calling you fucking gay and stupid and fucking people that like you, it has to do something to your psyche at a certain
Absolutely.
point.
It's like being hit in the head with a ball-teen hammer. At first, it doesn't really hurt. It's kind of annoying, but after like 10,000 times, you start to go insane.
It's going to start jarring shit loose a little bit.
Yeah.
It's got to
Death by
start
1,000
your
cuts.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were we saying, Yingwee?
It was going to start ruining your afternoon. Once your head caves in, that ball
Yeah.
peen is really, it's going to start to give you a problem.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
kind of a
like maybe
nuisance.
you just got to put the phone down, right? Is that the key? Like you just can't interact with all the fucking bullshit? Because I
did.
understand
I put it down.
What? Put it down, you fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, there's got to be a healthy medium somewhere. You should be able to do your show and talk about whatever you want to talk about, have your opinions and all that. But at some point, you've got to draw the line.
Fuck your opinions.
Right.
Nobody
'Cause
ever
it'll-
taught Mersh
Nobody cares
stoicism.
about your opinions.
I mean, is he normally a depressed guy? I mean, is he normally miserable or is
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It sounds like he
this
has been for basically most of his adult life.
Okay.
And he's had a rough life. He's been through a lot of shit, but it's a shame. I feel like he had an opportunity. He could have really pulled himself out of shit. And it's just tough.
They're in Tampa, right? There's a lot of opportunity for debauchery.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's funny how many of these fucking psycho losers in our little universe are from Tampa Bay, Florida, specifically Tampa Bay.
It's Florida or it's eastern Minnesota. It's one or the other. For
Yeah,
those-
Minnesota and Florida. That's the only
Two
place
different
people come
types of
from.
white trash. They're a different breed
Yes,
down there.
yes.
Not wrong.
And it's more Florida's more of a melting pot of white trash.
Snow trash. If you're gonna have snow Mexicans, you might as well have
Florida
snow.
trash.
New York snowbird white trash. Jersey
I've known a
trash.
few of them.
Yeah. Jersey and
Oh,
Ohio.
Jesus
Oh, hello
I
there.
don't remember that. Holy shit. We're going to get our channel taken
Maybe
down
Mersh
like
could be a
Cardiff.
plumber.
Damn,
What
dude.
the fuck was that?
Mersh's
Crack
plumbing service.
I don't think that would even be an issue whatsoever. Obviously, it's not for Mersh. Yeah, this
When
has
he
been
got
up for
up, he
6
got up to go
days.
fix the sink. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. In the plumber family of people, indeed.
Joe the plumber.
That was a lot.
Remember that guy?
I remember Joe the plumber.
Yeah. The guy that asked Obama.
And his
a
name
question.
wasn't Joe, and he wasn't
No.
a plumber. No, it was McCain.
His name was Joe Mama.
Dang Yeah.
Joe Mama, that's funny.
Joe the plumber. He's fucking laying it to your
He's
mom.
nuts. That
He
would have been
wasn't
funny.
Joe, and he wasn't a plumber.
How much would John McCain's brain have exploded if somebody came up and announced himself as D's nuts? He would have lost his fucking mind.
It would be funny, though.
It would have been great.
John
I'm
McCain.
a
rest
I'm a
in
fan of
peace.
good comedy like that, especially with old John. Yeah, rest in peace, John, you thumbs down giving motherfucker, you.
Yeah, he could have been better. Trump liked his heroes that didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, McCain, he disgraced
Heroes
himself.
don't get caught. Heroes rescue the people that got caught.
Heroes don't give PP dossiers to the fucking he was involved in that whole dossier thing too. He was definitely a snake.
Yeah.
His daughter's a chubby bitch too.
Oh, I'm so sick of her too. My father this, my father that. I just wish Meghan McCain would have just established an identity of her own.
Yep.
Fucking nepo bitch.
Yeah, she sucks, man.
And she's chubby, definitely.
I don't even want to get started, dude. I was one of the longest bans I got on Twitter before all the rules started going back to normal. I got a 1-week ban for calling her a fat bitch.
What, telling the truth? That's truth.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. They were like, you can't say shit like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
she's a fat
Just
bitch.
just be
fat
like,
at the
hey, I'm a
size
journalist. I'm just telling the truth out
I
here,
said
people.
nothing wrong. I'm not editorializing. Look at her.
She's overweight, technically.
It's not even disinformation. It's fucking true. Just look at her.
She's just a whiny white bitch with
Yes,
fucking
yes,
victim complex.
Yes.
She was great on The View, though, right, guys? Right, guys? Why you mad? Heroes can use their legs. Hey, I take offense to that. Jesus, why you gotta be like that?
Nobody's
man?
ever been great on The View.
No.
I don't want to talk about fucking politics. Fuck you guys. Shut up. I'm gonna kill all of you one at a time. All right, it was nice having you. Not really,
Maybe
but
catch me first.
see you guys later. Bye. All right. Last warning.
Oh no! Ooh,
I've got
so
the
scared,
power.
Quad.
I've got to.
Now I want to talk about politics just so he's got to do it by himself.
got
You seen
nothing else to
Lauren
say, I
Boebert's
guess.
hits? She's fucking great.
Did you hear what happened in the New York State Senate?
Who's got your favorite juicy Latino booty, man? Who is it? Let me guess.
I hear that Nancy Pelosi's doing a lot of stock trading lately.
Nancy.
What?
Yeah, well, she's trying, she's going to be on a fixed income soon.
Her husband's gay.
Do you guys like semi trucks?
I
Well,
like.
are they? What are
regular
they?
trucks.
It's a semi. What are they else? Just
You guys like getting semis?
It's not even a real truck.
Yeah, I like my trucks, full trucks. or something.
That's better, isn't it? Now you can see that guy. That's the problem with these merch videos. They transition from the middle to the side. I don't like it, man. It's a lot of work trying to keep up with that stuff. Kill Tony Curl Chick on. I don't know who you're talking about, Drew. Quad, have that Kill Tony Cripple Chick on? Cripple Chick. I'll have to go watch. I haven't watched Kill Tony ever since the floating island of trash joke. Tell you the
Quad,
truth.
would you date a chick who's crippled?
It's not going to work out. So no. Two cripples don't make it right.
Yeah, interesting.
So this is do you like the title? Aaron is gay and admits to snitching, plus threatening Rumble CEO with a weapon. Contradicting. Here we go. Let's do this.
That's a great way to get your point across on Rumble is to
the weapon.
Wave a gat. Yeah, that's great.
Mersh the negotiator.
Are you offering, Flat Cat? I can't line dance. That's all I know. Quad deserves a fully functional woman, indeed. Mainly between, I don't even have to finish the sentence.
Yeah, you want somebody who can take care of you.
Black Cat, come do the hokey pokey with Quad.
Put your right wheel in. Come on, what are you waiting for?
That's right. Put your right boob in.
Hokey
pull your
poker.
right boob out.
I like that.
Shake it all about.
All right, let's do this.
No, it didn't work as good.
So, I mean, if you guys didn't get enough of the first action as far as the gunplay goes, you're going to love this. Let's do it.
On site, 20, like the whole time you're there. So you really can't fuck around too much. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Find out.
Yeah, we're
Fuck
getting really
around, you
close here
find
with the
out.
Lions Packers. The Lions better take this game. What CEO would I kill? Well, think about it. What CEO
Holy shit, Mersh.
has had the most effect on my life personally?
Bill Gates.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Don't do it.
Like, which CEO
Mersh
has negatively affected my life
Is he this
more
stupid?
than any other CEO on the planet?
That would be the
They're
worst
already
hit
dead.
ever.
Thank you. Jim Enward gets it.
Steve
Jim
Jobs.
Enward. Yeah, there is they think outside of the box for the alt names over there on Rumble as good as they do here on YouTube, right? Jim Enward. Yeah. Do we have any idea who he could possibly be talking about? Which CEO? So yeah, after the kid shot that United Healthcare CEO,
Dude,
I guess
Mersh is going to get a knock at the door.
But I guess it gave him ideas, right? He's like, oh, I could be an assassin.
He sounds like one of the libs on fucking Blue Sky. They're all cheering for the fucking for the killer, like he's a hero, like he's a fucking Robin Hood.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but you get it. All you can eat Negro gets it. Crispy bit.
Yeah, the FBI's going to get it. Dummy.
He has maybe it's the identical fandom of Aaron, because it reminds me a lot of
Niggerly.
Snigger.
All these people that think that he stuck it to the wealthy elite, and they're not really taking into consideration the fact that this kid went to an exclusive high school. His parents are fucking loaded. I don't
another one of those.
It
yeah,
seems
I don't
so
understand where
weird.
their
Like all the
justice is.
people that end up in Antifa are like Ivy League fucking kids.
They
and
brainwash these kids, and also supposedly the killer, the alleged killer, he has a relative that's like a Democratic delegate from Maryland.
For Maryland, yes, that's right.
Very interesting. And right now, Rage Against the Machine, who rages for the machine now.
They
Famously, all found each other at an Ivy League school. They all found each other at Harvard and shit.
Yeah, those guys are all pussies. Fuck
Yeah,
Zach De La Rocha.
obviously, they're the fucking worst.
Fuck you! I'm gonna do what you tell me.
Yeah,
They're in their 50s now. They're rage with the machine.
Yeah,
rage for the machine. That's
they're
what
raging
I
in clouds now.
All right, come on, Mersh. Let's see some guns. And I don't mean your bicep. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's see some guns, baby. Come on.
Rage Against the Clouds. I like that.
Biscuit gets it. And there are people saying, what about Chris Pavlovsky? No, honestly, like I'll get to you in a second, Aaron. You little fucking narrow-shouldered, floppy-titted bitch.
I mean,
it only took him 2 tries to get that out.
Excuse me,
Mersh does
sir.
not have room to talk about floppy
Have
titted bitches.
you seen a mirror lately, Mr. Mersh? Because all I see is thin shoulders and flappy tits right now.
That's
I got
That's why we love _Mersh. Shout out to _Mersh. But yes, anybody that adds a little zoom in on side by side while they're talking shit, I love that. There is the boobs. Yeah, if anyone's movie as much as movie is movie, it would be Mersh, indeed.
Yeah, Mersh wears a girdle.
He did look
actually
like he was wearing
looks like
some
he
sort
does have
of
a girdle right there.
Yeah.
It almost kind of
sports
appears
bra.
like it.
Beep, beep. Yeah, he did not get ripped by August. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's
he's no stuttering John.
Guys, he's totally in shape. Round is a shape. Okay, lay off fucking Mersh.
Roly poly Mersh.
He's doing great.
I want to make something very clear.
I want the camera to pan down exactly 3 inches so I can see your titties.
He's trying to talk like Obama now. Let me
That's
be perfectly
amazing.
clear.
Those are horrible. Honk honk. Tune in Tokyo, honk honk. Right, guys? You
That's
remember?
funny. He's going to be talking about a red line pretty soon. He's going to go full Obama.
Mommy!
No, let me be perfectly clear.
I was gonna say I don't hate Chris Pavlovsky, but I low-key do hate the guy. But I don't hate that guy enough where I would wish harm on him. Well, permanent harm. I stand by my statement I made to Alex Rosen that if you could lock me for 5 minutes in a room with Pavlovsky with no legal repercussions,
no tough guy,
beat the fucking brakes off him.
Would you tied him to the table?
Just let out frustration.
Yeah, like
on
Baked
him.
Alaska.
But killing, no.
Yeah, and the nice thing is he doesn't even have to do that stuttering John thing like, oh, yeah, I mean in a boxing ring, YouTube's terms of service, I don't mean like, yeah. In a ring, a competition, yeah.
He had a chance to fight Baked Alaska when Baked Alaska confronted him in Ybor City like 4 years ago, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to get arrested." That's
he had a
stupid,
fucking
man.
stroke smoking weed. Like, bro, you don't need to be locked in a room with anybody for more than 30 seconds. You might die.
Yeah.
But hey, man, what you don't know is that he's been to Rumble headquarters and he sized up that Pavlovsky guy, so he knows he can handle biz.
No more fish lunches.
He went
for
there
you.
and had the fish lunch. Exactly. He went and had
Can't
the fish
handle
lunch.
fucking oxygen, bro. I don't know how you're gonna handle a fist fight. That's crazy.
I don't think
Can
he's
you
a
fight
man
with an
that
oxygen
deserves to
tank?
die. I don't.
With a what?
Oxygen tank?
Yeah, or a CPAP machine.
I mean, listen,
You're talking.
an oxygen tank is an awesome fucking weapon. I don't know. Don't discount that fact.
This is just crazy that he's this butthurt still about Rumble. It's like, how about you just move the fuck on? You know, you went on Rumble, it didn't work out. You don't like the CEO. You don't have to invoke this stuff. This is crazy.
He's still there. What are you talking about? It's working out great. Just ask Geno how much he made today with an Anthony stream. Probably $20, and that's as good as it
I'm
will
talking
probably
about.
ever
I'm not
get.
saying no. I'm not
honestly.
saying being on Rumble. I'm saying like where he's going right now with this whole shit with the CEO. It's crazy.
It is. Is he banned? Is he banned from YouTube?
Mersh?
Yeah.
No, because he's still on Nightwaves with Royce. So I think they played up that whole thing when I think they privated most of their stuff. I don't think it was actually taken down. I think they were just making a play to get a contract, go on to Rumble, and pretend like they were censored. I do actually think he could just start streaming again on YouTube, but obviously he can't stop saying the N-word and waving guns around and smoking fucking dabs.
Yeah, he'll be back on there for like a month, if that.
I think YouTube will frown on the guns for sure. And the N-word.
All of that stuff. Yeah, you cannot do any of that shit as far as
He
I
has
know.
no self-control at all. And even people who try to control their shit, you know, look at what happened with Geno. Like it's easy to fuck up and get banned, but
Geno's dumb because he had 2 strikes. When you have 2 strikes, you better go fucking perfect, like no mistakes.
You don't want to have any strikes against you.
And that's the other thing about Geno. Like he could have shown those balls and then just ended the stream and erased the video like instantly. Like that's what you got. You got to do smart shit.
Yeah, you got to protect.
If I would have
channel.
seen him do that, I would have texted and said, "Dude, end your stream, get off, erase it now."
Yeah.
Like, but I didn't see it happen. I just tuned in after I got the message, and everybody was
your
like,
channel is
Geno lost his channel.
Yeah. If you're doing this,
it's too late.
If you're trying to do this professionally, your YouTube channel is your fucking livelihood, and and too many people that do this are just terrible at running it as a business. They don't understand. You have to protect your brand and protect your channel. It's your money.
And so be it. I'm sure Geno only made a few $100, maybe $1,000 or $2 a month doing. He did not make a lot of money, but it's still money. Now you're going to be over there streaming for free on Rumble.
Yeah. And it's potential earnings too, because even if you're not making money now, there's always the potential for you to develop it into a money machine. So don't,
exactly right. That was what I was going to ask. Do you think that he make enough money to live on from podcasting?
No, not even close. No.
You think he had the
in New York City, the most expensive city in the fucking world?
I didn't realize he lived in New York. Okay, that's crazy.
He was making money because Anthony was being charitable. When he was on Compound, Anthony would pay him, and he was doing
help
well.
him out.
Yeah, he was.
But that came to an end. There's an end date for that.
I think that's the biggest problem with this whole thing, guys. Like at a point, you have to have some foresight to know that it's like Snoop Dogg. Like eventually, you're going to be an old man. You can't talk about like rapping and killing people all the time. Like it doesn't work. Yeah. So you have to.
What are you talking about? He just sang at the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Listen,
across from the parking lot that is like. On the other side of the parking lot is a cemetery that are filled with all the people that went out there and shot each other up during Snoop Dogg's heyday back in the 90s when they were all
what Mersh needs is he needs to Stewart. Soften his image a little bit.
Yeah, he's been banging Martha Stewart for what, 3 or 4 years now. So I mean, he definitely
Martha
is a
Stewart's
kinder,
more of a
gentler.
Yeah, that pussy is sore.
At this point, dude. Yeah.
It's got to be like sandpaper too.
Jesus, guys.
I imagine Martha Stewart is nice. It's all.
Martha Stewart is gonna have to pay the toll.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was that too far?
No, I'm with you 100%.
I'm cool with it.
You're having to make me some brekkie after.
I think if he had any
niggerly.
If he had any inkling that he could make some money off this, it's not like the rules of all these things are a mystery. You don't go waving a goddamn gun. You do something like that, you're going to get in trouble for it eventually.
You think it's self-sabotage?
It seems to be. I don't see what else it could be.
That's not an accident. That's a deliberate, stupid thing to do. Sorry, Jodie.
Exactly.
We haven't even got to the gun part. Calm down, guys. He's only threatening people so far with a gun. He hasn't actually got the gun out yet. But he's on Rumble.
He's got a gun. I
think he's a man whose family should be robbed. I want Chris Pavlovsky to, and I want video of it. Is that?
There's nothing wrong with asking for a video of a guy getting killed, is there?
It doesn't sound illegal.
That sounds fine.
Especially if the guy's alive when you ask for it.
Exactly.
To live a healthy life and retire happy at a beach.
I want him to get fucked to death by.
I have no idea what that word he just said was.
The blacks.
He wants him to get Martha Stewart.
Is this like a Mel Gibson voicemail?
Exactly. Just call Adam. You're fucking 1 second ahead of me all night. That's it. He's hack at this point, dude. The Mel Gibson did this 15 years ago.
You should just smile and blow me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go out in public dressed like that? I hope you get raped by a pack of beep.
Yeah,
we remember.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and make the prediction that these dabs lead him to do things that the average person probably wouldn't do.
Oh, blame it on the dabs.
I think it might have something to do with the dabs.
Some people say marijuana can lead to psychosis in certain people.
Like Mersh.
Possibly.
Or latent psychosis.
Am I wrong, Geno?
Latent.
Geno, are you telling me that I need to be more
I need to ascend more.
Yes, you need to ascend. It's all about as again another amazing video game that I love, Alan Wake 2. It's all about either you ascend and actually learn about forgiveness, or you continue to descend into destruction and chaos, and it doesn't really help because it's just a fucking spiral. It's not a fucking loop; it's a spiral, and you need to be able to break free from that. Know that there can be the ascension to be able to be free from this negativity, be better.
Listen to your friend here, Mersh.
I get
Come
that.
on,
What
who the
you're
fuck was
saying.
that?
I get what
I
you're
know,
saying.
right?
What if I just like
Gimli
went
the
to
guru?
Sarasota and I went to the Rumble Studios and I stuck a fucking gun
Holy shit!
in Chris's face, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, who's not renewing the deal now?" Pussy?
Oh my god, what are you thinking, bro?
What would you think? How would they?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably not the dad.
How would the Sarasota County
You
deputies
dumb
deal with that?
motherfucker.
How do you think they?
I think they would deal with that very quick and efficiently to the point that there would almost be no moment that you were there.
Maybe you get a in your face because I didn't get the money I want. How about that? You
Each one of
fucking
these is going to be
pussy
like a separate
And I
charge.
stick my gun in its fucking face, Gino. What do you think?
No, I mean, he just kept saying, what if, what if,
He just said
what
Gino.
if. Isn't it legal to say, what if, what if?
Did he
what
just
if I
say
did this?
Gino?
What if I did? Yeah, he did.
He's gonna
We can
take out
play
as
that
many
again.
people
What did
I'm not-
Gino do? I thought they were cool.
What did Gino
They're like 50 Cent. Like,
You're just
what do you
supposed to
say,
punch
fuck me?
Gino in the jaw.
What about Gino?
Money I want.
Better not miss
How about
Keanu.
that? You fucking pussy.
He's going to finish
And I
the job that
stick
Pat
my
Dixon
gun in
started.
its fucking face, Gino. What do you think? You think that?
I feel the police.
I think he said maybe a G now. Like, what if I stuck a gun in your face, G? Now, what do you think about that? Something like that.
Oh, wow,
I don't
that
think
is
it was
so
Gino.
street.
The guy's name is John Pavlovsky or whatever.
I didn't realize
There
that you couldn't point a gun at a camera. That's stupid.
If I close my
Well, you
eyes,
can't on Rumble. You can't do that shit here on YouTube. So that's the difference.
I think pointing it at the camera is so much worse than him pointing it at himself. That's
Why?
both reckless because that could be construed as a threat. You're literally.
And no, you thought that was slightly a threat? Slight.
So, like
threat.
watching Deadpool is a fucking threat because somebody points a gun at a camera.
Oh, come on. We can't. You can't
Not
make
you,
fictional
Adam.
movies.
But that
That's
idea is
different.
crazy.
But he's saying
talking
an
about the
actual
guy,
person's
and
name, and he's talking about killing the CEO. Like, dude, he's like
Yeah.
very specifically talking about someone.
I'm
Worst
being
case
hypothetical here, but you know,
The worst case scenario, he blows a hole in his laptop. That's the worst
Yeah.
thing that could happen from that ever. Always. That's the only bad thing that could ever happen.
you
So,
don't think
other
though
than
that could be. You don't honestly though. Seriously, you don't think that can be construed as a threat. Hey, Jodie, I'm going to say your name and I'm going to point a gun at the camera and talk about
I've had-
XYZ,
listen,
you dying and you
Adam.
getting shot. That's crazy.
Adam, look at me. We've
Yeah,
done.
I'm looking
I
at you.
work on a show sometimes called Shitty Song of the Week. We just did
Mhm.
Shitty Song of the Year. I've had a gun pulled on me twice during podcasts. How about that?
In
Didn't
real
bother me
life?
once. I still talk to the guy.
Well, you're a good sport.
I told him to shoot his computer. I dared him. I double and
I double dare you,
Do
motherfucker.
you still talk to the guy that shot you in the face?
I don't talk to him so much. There was somebody else. I don't know if we could say his name on this podcast, but he's a crazy motherfucker. And I was on Discord with him, and he was waving his gun around. I go shoot it outside, faggot. If you're gonna pull
You
it
got
out, shoot
two guys pointing guns at you?
He's named after a bird. He's in another Discord. His
You don't
last
need to
name
get shot in the
is Bird.
face again, Jody.
What? He can't shoot me through Discord. I said, go outside and pull the trigger, asshole. And he did. It was great. He walked outside and shot his gun 5 or 6 times. I think the cops showed
I was
up.
like Discord on any given weekend from what I'm gathering.
It's a wild
Yeah,
place.
it's like
man.
a wild west.
Yeah, Spurtopia
Wild
can
West.
be. It has been a little bit wild.
That's all I'm saying. Who gives a shit if you point a gun at a camera? That's fucking gay.
I'm saying
Pull a gun
for
on
his
somebody
for his
real, then it's a problem.
own, but for his own, like whatever, he shouldn't be doing that. That's I wouldn't want to be putting my.
If I held up a hammer at the camera and said, "Oh, Adam, look, Adam, oh, I'm gonna set you on fire next time I see you,
burn it, boy.
Put your fucking face on fire. I hope you burn up." That's
Well, I wouldn't care. I would know that you're fucking with me and you're joking around, but
You don't
I'm
know
just
that.
saying.
You fucking with me?
I could
You
set my
fucking
head
with
on
me?
fire. That would be a
So
problem.
you don't think
fucking
that
set my
that could
fucking head
you
on
really
fire
don't
right now.
you don't think that could be construed as a threat at all?
Oh, it certainly would be construed
Okay.
as intimidation,
Yeah.
which is against terms of service.
Now,
bully.
he did say
I
something.
mean, you guys just come on this podcast and you're instantly intimidated. And I get it.
Right.
It. It makes
Well, I'm
sense.
just afraid.
Okay, so look, I'll agree
it,
to
so that's
disagree. I don't think that it should be against the rules to point a gun at a camera, but you also shouldn't threaten somebody while you do it, I guess.
Right. Well, I don't care about the
You
rules.
don't
I'm just
shut
saying
up.
be
I'm going
smart.
to fucking do something about it.
If you want to keep your guns, be smart. Don't give them a reason to take shit away from you.
Yeah, that is silly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's his problem. Like Adam, you sound like all concerned about this dude losing his livelihood, or do you just want to keep him around for long enough to make fun of him forever and ever?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, he just doesn't want him to lose his gun. That's
You
all.
can't listen. You
We don't
can't
want to lose
milk
our precious lol cows either.
Derek.
Yeah,
You cannot milk a dead lol cow.
You
He's
can't
only
milk a
relevant.
bull, though.
That's
I've
the name
seen
of the
footage of you
episode,
doing
sir.
it.
That was
What
beautiful.
would you say? He's relevant
can only
maybe
get beef.
30 to 45 seconds after he pulls the trigger, and then it's over. I mean, there is that gross factor that
It'd be the funniest fucking thing he ever did.
It would
I'll
be
say
pretty
that.
interesting.
I don't know. Bedabbler was sticking up for him last week. He was talking about Mersh, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I met that guy down in Tampa Bay because they were talking about the gun, pointing the gun at himself." And he was like, "That guy's funny. He was fun. He did his own thing while he was there, but when he was on
He doesn't
stage,
seem
he
like
was
either
funny."
one of those things right now. He
But
seems like
what do you
he's
think,
there with
Bedabbler?
them.
Is Bedabbler funny?
I think so. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think he can definitely be funny. I like him.
He's got a good grasp on comedy, right? And he said that Mersh was funny, so there you go.
You know what though? If Mersh does it, if Mersh actually did it, do you think Jesse would feel at least a little guilty?
Why? Because he delivered a package to his wife or whatever?
Just because he's probably
Did he have sex with his wife?
He's probably done more to embarrass Mersh than anybody ever has. Probably more.
Yeah, he's a goon, and hence that is why I put goon on the thumbnail tonight, because he. But yeah, that's the other thing. Like always gooning or something like that. He came up with his own channel. He named it Gooning. Something about gooning.
Isn't that when you sit around and jack off all day? I thought that was gooning.
I think that's what it. Yeah, that's what the Urban Dictionary probably said.
That's what I do when I'm gooning. I'm just sitting
Well,
around.
that would
thinking
probably
I'm
explain
winning.
the lack of live shows too.
Yeah. Our next
So
live
be
show
right
is
there immediately. There'll be
Love
security.
Truck
There'll be
Stop.
people.
It's not actually Sarasota. It's Longboat Key. The cops will take a while to get there.
I don't think it'd be that long. I think they also have great security there.
Who's
Also, if you've
Obi-Wan
been there, I
Who's
haven't, so I don't know how their security.
How
is.
about face?
Was that a revolver?
That's also good.
Oh,
If I
it's not a-
should yell like racial
looks like almost
slurs
like a
so that
1911.
it
I
goes
don't think it
federal.
Hey, the gun I put on the thumbnail, I bet it's a 9mm, probably Glock, or I'm guessing like
It's
a
definitely
small
not a
Glock.
Glock. Not a chance.
It's
Yeah,
really
9mm Glocks are small. They're
It's
not
wrong
very big
color.
handguns.
It has the wrong color to be a Glock.
The Glock, what is it? The Glock 19 or whatever the fuck.
I'm talking out of my ass. I guess they make Glocks in all colors. I'm just used to all black.
Yeah. Well, you're not a girl. Pink
Facts.
fucking Glocks. I'm ridiculous.
Oh, a teal blue Glock would be pretty. You could just blow his fucking brains out.
Gina Bobina. It's
What's up,
not us. Yeah, it's underscore Mersh adds music to his videos to make them transformative so that no one can ever complain about it, except for you, who does not like the screamer music. But I get it. The main thing is the video. Ignore the audio. The main thing is the big gun being pointed in your face right now, Gina.
Yeah, that I think was the thing to worry about. That's what starts the scream music to begin with.
So screamer music leads to pointing guns at people,
or the other way around. But yeah, probably.
It would have sent me into a spiral. I would have just laid into it and be like, do it, pussy faggot, bitch. Pull the trigger.
rolling down Rodeo with the shotgun. That's what we're talking about more, right? That's right.
Yeah, you're only shooting your own life.
I'm going to
Shoot
say it
your
to
own
all you
loads.
guys. If you're about to jump off a building and you live stream it, don't invite me to your chat because I'm just going to tell you to jump. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. Like that's the funny thing. Come on, pussy, jump.
Hand him a rock.
Yeah.
You don't got the balls to jump.
You don't got the legs to roll off that roof, Quadfather.
You have no idea.
Oh, sure he does.
Yeah, he wants to roll off a roof, but there's always a ledge, and he's like, "Fuck, I can't get over."
God damn.
Hey, Quad, why don't you go for a swim?
Harsh.
I'm just kidding.
Deep state.
No, pause
the
that.
guys
Pause
start
that.
yelling
I
about
want Adam
Trump.
to get his
And
flower.
I'm like, you
That was 2 layers of joke because not only how he hurt himself, but also it would be catastrophic if he rolled into a pool right now. Like that would be a fucking problem.
What if I just broke my neck just a little bit more? Like not kill me, but just like add more shit that I can't do. Like
You
to
can
my
do
life,
less
make it
stuff.
worse.
Yeah. Oh.
Just
You're like a
slightly
bone
knock
collector.
yourself.
That is the
Honestly,
worst part. You're like
I think
half
I
in,
did
half
fuck
out,
my
dude.
neck up. Tell you the truth, it's been popping and clicking and shit lately. It's all fucked up, dude.
I would
So you need
shit
to
my
just
pants
crank it
every
up.
time I heard a click after that.
Oh,
I'm
you have
sorry.
no idea. Yeah, it has kind of been freaking me. It's been this way for a while, like months.
Sometimes you're just eating popcorn and you're like, oh,
Oh no! If I do that and then look up, it's like pop, click. It's like fuck. I can barely look left now. It's like god damn it.
You gotta start stretching, dog. Hire somebody to come over
I
and
did
jujitsu
do
you
it
or
a few
something.
months back.
Have you
I
tried
jumped
DDP
into
yoga? I hear that stuff works real good.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. And I'm like, and then when I'm shooting the bullets, I'm also pushing the gun at him, Geno. I'm like, like it's gonna make the bullet faster.
And like it will actually help your accuracy in any way. It's very smart of you to do it. It's very good. It's exactly how you use guns.
Yes, from the Witness Protection Program.
This is the stupidest show ever.
Do you guys remember
I'll
when
say
girls
this about-
would get drunk in high school? Like they would have 2 or 3 wine coolers and they would start falling over furniture and acting like fucking obnoxious cunts. That's what I see right now. Like this is, I've had my first beer too. Mersh, like what the fuck are you doing? Like,
It does appear like a
my
chick first white claw.
Would that be funny if I fucking did I point the
But
gun?
I don't think that's it, man. He drinks a shitload of whiskey and dabs and cigarettes and
but
like.
then you end up coming back to the
compounding.
same fucking station, man. Like you go so far past being drunk and obnoxious that you just end up being an annoying teenager, like drunk at a fucking frat party.
Some people just can't have a couple of drinks and just chill out.
Twice in a row now, those dabs led to like a full 180-degree personality change in like 30 seconds. That's insane. How
I wonder who he's getting his dabs from. Maybe he's just smoking boogers or something and it's driving him fucking crazy.
And is he taking meds too? Because if you're taking a lot of dabs, that probably could interact with certain.
Sure.
I mean, he's probably not taking meds.
Well, you
but
said that earlier that weed can it can set off like mental illness. Like it can trigger it. It's true. I
don't have mental illness.
I've heard of people I know that like just smoked some weed and it did end up like making their lives hell. Honestly,
But I feel like most of the people that smoke weed and go crazy,
I've
you've always heard those stories. Oh, I took an edible
That is
and I
good.
got anxiety, and they don't keep fucking doing it.
They just can't handle it, you know. But when I smoke weed and get drunk, I throw up. Like that's what happens. You can't really mix both of those in heavy doses because it'll just make you green out and you'll throw up.
You take one hit off the blunt, the room.
You're a fucking pussy, Jodie.
No, I am not a pussy, actually, and I'm telling you right now, I'm
You're
not
a bitch.
I'm not a bitch. And what happens is I don't get on my live stream and wave a gun around. I usually put my head down on a table and I start.
Well, you
sweating real
should.
bad.
Yeah,
And I feel like I'm
It's
gonna
fun.
fucking die for like 20 minutes. And then
And
I
that's
throw
not
up.
fun. Yeah.
No, that's why I don't do it.
I've never stuck my gun in my mouth in a Discord, not once. I've never shown, like a laser
Give it time.
designator on.
You haven't done it yet.
I've never shined a laser designator on the end of my AR into my mouth so that it lights up and looks cool as fuck.
Damn, Quad.
I've
What's your
never
fucking
done that.
looking like? You still shoot pretty good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
You just doing drive-bys
One of
and
the few
shit.
things I can do.
In the apocalypse, you gotta mount that goddamn thing to this
As long
chair.
as somebody's
Yeah, you
running
need like
the
Tommy
gas
guns on your chair. That'd be cool.
Let's do it.
Dual-wheeled fucking submachine guns, man. That's gonna be great in the after times.
Full screen. So if anybody wants a screenshot of this,
Oh, Jesus.
can you guys?
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, the gun stuff's all over. If you guys don't have anything else to say about the gun stuff, then we're going to move into Mersh versus Aaron Imholte. And not only is Mersh slightly trying to merge into the Dabbleverse, it feels like, But he's definitely trying to do it on the back of Aaron.
He's an OG, Mersh. The Revenge of the Sis has been around since Stuttering John came into
Yeah,
it.
I was trying to say, I think that Mersh, and you could probably speak to this, Jody. I think Mersh does have a valid claim to the Dabbleverse as far as the John stuff goes, because Mersh was like probably the second person to cover John.
First, Carl gave him credit.
Chrissy?
Very recently, actually.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Well, she didn't even really
covering-
cover him.
When I got my channel struck, and I was one of the
Sorry.
first people, to start covering John. And when my channel got struck, I reached out to Mersh for advice on like what should I do? How should I handle this copyright?
Well, when Carl started doing the coverage, other people were saying, Mersh is already doing this, yada yada. And at that point, I don't know if they had been involved with each other, but I know they definitely came on and talked about it. And they were just like, "Oh yeah, man, we talked about this fucking retard, blah blah," and then they went from there, for sure. And like I said,
They've always done good coverage of him too.
Yeah, they gave him credit. Carl doesn't claim it.
Yeah.
He goes, "No, those guys were doing it first, but we got into it after."
Rob, AR-15s are insanely expensive. A government gun buyback. No, so Rob, go check out like Palmetto Arms.
Just sell it to somebody else. Put it
Yeah.
in the paper. Somebody will come buy it.
They got these
somebody
off
with a
brands.
long rap list.
You don't have to get a Smith and Wesson. You can get one of these knockoff brands. They're good. There's plenty of good ones out there.
I was looking at an airsoft shotgun today. It's not an airsoft. It's like a paintball gun. Basically, you put CO2 in it, but it shoots rubber bullets. I thought that might be fun.
I want to get an Etsy gun.
Yeah, something that shoots rubber bands just you can hit them right in the balls.
Yeah, a Temu gun.
Get out
Cheap
of my
Chinese
house, you
crap.
fucking asshole. Pating, pating. Hit 'em right in the nipples.
You could probably 3D print one of those in the line of fire guns. Do you ever see that movie with Clint Eastwood and John Malkovich?
I don't think so.
Oh, you got to go see that in the line of fire.
Absolutely. Because he was trying to assassinate the president, or that I
Such a
remember he
great-
made it with ceramic, wasn't it, or
Yeah.
plastic, or something?
It was like composite, but it was a really great role for Malkovich. Even for John Malkovich, it was like a psychotic role. You show me some goddamn respect.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's like he
rent
was
it.
here in the
It's good.
room just now.
It's like I was there.
Yeah,
You're a
you're gonna
better
have to go to
actor than
Blockbuster and
Mersh.
rent this one, Jody. It's good.
Oh, fuck. Where am I going to find a Blockbuster at this time of night?
Oh yeah,
Bend,
I was
Oregon.
looking. What the fuck? What channel was it? I seen that today. They have like a 24-hour Clint Eastwood channel, but it's not like the entire movie. It's just like chunks of the movie, like 15
That
minute
would make
chunks.
my day.
Oh,
It's 24/7.
I'm really good at this, Adam. Like,
You
I
must
come
be
back
feeling
every
lucky,
2 weeks.
Bug.
You're sharp as
Yeah,
a
I'm
tack.
kind of with it tonight. I can't believe it.
God
That
damn.
was the last clip I was watching before I fired up the computer today. It was that exact scene. He's like, there's a couple of brothers in there saying they're going to off all the whatever. They had them kidnappers.
Get off my lawn. That's another good one.
They're going to start shooting the hostages if we don't come through with their
Gran Torino?
demands. Feel lucky, punk will do ya.
Was it Gran Torino with Get Off My Lawn?
Yeah. I love that movie.
I just saw that again the other day. What a great movie.
That really was great.
Oh, we're doing movies now? I watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
Remember berries. I remember.
Off again.
I didn't hate it, man. I don't watch a lot of comic book movies. I've seen all the Deadpool movies, and I give them a thumbs up. They're pretty good.
Deadpool, that's Derek's favorite movie.
Really?
No, B. Smiley the third.
Yeah.
You can get a decent AR for $500. Very true. Very true. Just wait till they're on sale, and you can get like an upper and a lower separate for pretty cheap. Yeah,
The price will go down after January 20th.
bingo.
Oh,
That's
shit.
a fact.
God bless America.
It sounds racist, but I know it's true.
It is true.
Actually, this is great. Even with the comment on screen, it makes it better. Please, somebody fight. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm doing it live.
Just do it and shut up. Do it.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I love that he's like, we're immediately doing this, like pushing the goal. Mersh thinks that I issued the fucking warrant to get. No, that's not what anyone saying, Aaron. Aaron, I didn't say that you were a Stearns County judge. I didn't say that. I never implied it.
Mersh
What
does
I
the
said
same
was
thing.
you're a
I didn't send a
snitch,
letter to
and
the
you
FBI,
snitched.
and he sent an email.
And then they
Semantics.
issued a thing on Ralph. What you're doing is this gay ass snitch shit where you go, well, I mean, if the truth comes to light, who knows, right? I guess you just get arrested for the crimes you committed. But you specifically contacted the police and were like, he's doing crimes.
He smokes like he's on death
Hey,
row.
Aaron.
It's his last meal.
He's dribbling beer down his chin like John. I love it.
You never know. Could be his last meal.
If I have neighbors next door who are drug dealers and there's just like fucking traffic all night and like my neighborhood's becoming a horrible mess because my next door neighbors are drug dealers.
There goes the neighborhood.
You're right. I can't, I'm not a judge. I'm not a U.S. Marshal. I can't just issue a warrant for a fugitive and go, this guy's coming into our custody. It's not how it works. You're right. I can't issue a warrant. But here's the deal, right? If I call the police and I say, hey, the people next door are fucking drug dealers, and there's a lot of crime happening in front of the house all night that's easily observable if you just come here and arrest them. Yeah, they'll get a search warrant. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just show up and get probable cause. And they'll eventually break into that house and arrest fucking 30 or 40 people, right? Did I have the power to arrest all those people? No, clearly not. All I had was the power.
I mean, I think he's right on this. I just wanted to kind of point out, like, it does seem like he's been paying all the attention in the world to Aaron. I think he's been watching most of his streams, maybe in the morning and whatnot, and keeping up with everything. And I don't know. He does kind of seem to have Aaron's number as far as like the snaky bullshit he's been pulling, which is snitching on pretty much that entire situation. We all kind of know that.
And that's something, snitching is something that Mersh knows a lot about, and it kind of takes one to know one. And I think that's one thing that the Mersh, he knows, he does a lot of the same type of shit. So he knows. He understands the strategy.
What's your favorite snitch story that Mersh has been involved with?
Oh, you know about the letter to the FBI about Jesse and Alan Powell and all the other people. So he basically, this is
Jesse,
part of the
yes, like a letter to the FBI because some guy's picking on you a little bit. Oh no, really? What?
The semantics that
I love how he keeps
that was
out.
It was like to the police officer. It was what, me?
Yeah,
me cutting out.
No, you've been cutting out all night a lot.
Am I good now? Well, thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Face. Am I good
no,
now?
I said it
okay.
3 times. You guys have just been talking a lot. It's all good.
It's all right. Anyways, no big deal. Anyways, so what happened was he wrote an email that was to a police officer because he was claiming that somebody was threatening him or that they did something, but it was like a letter that was he was like trying to tie the Christchurch shooting to Kiwi Farms, and then he was talking about Jesse. It was like he was trying to get them to start an investigation. But it was so stupid. It was so laughable. And then because of a FOIA request, the letter became public knowledge. It actually came to light. But before the FOIA thing came up, and then
I thought he paused to make a point, and
I did too. I thought he was doing that for effect.
No, I just saw my shit started pinwheeling. Can you hear me now? Fucking Verizon commercial. Okay. Anyways, so this, you can watch the Mersh documentary. It's all covered. It's all been public knowledge. But the semantic game Mersh was playing was, I wrote
porcelain.
Yeah,
documentary?
he was like, I didn't type. I'm typing a letter on my typewriter. Ting, 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 and it turns out he did, but he sent an email. So then afterwards he clarified, well, I sent an email. That's not the same as writing a letter. But nobody thinks you wrote a fucking letter on a typewriter, obviously. Because somebody called him out, they said, you wrote a letter to the police about Jesse. And he goes, no, I didn't. And then later is like, no, I sent an email. I didn't write a letter. It's like, no, but you know what the fuck people meant, you know?
Yeah.
Mersh isn't the brightest guy.
Easier to just Google it.
I fucking love that. That's amazing, dude. This guy, when he gets all serious and he does the thing. We got to watch that again. Come on, show you piece of shit. Am I frozen now?
While Aaron is correct.
Oh, I love that eye.
I'm not the brightest guy. When people say that, there's an implication that you're the least brightest guy. And let's be honest, Aaron. I'm a little bit better at this game than you. Just saying, bud. I've navigated this world a little bit better than you have, and I'm doing pretty good.
Imagine Mersh doing better than you.
That the Nightwave numbers are down, and these are not giving me the money they should.
He launches right into the cope.
Surfing USA for 5. I want to.
Yeah, so he's saying he's still doing pretty good, which is kind of surprising. I thought he was totally fucking failing out of Rumble.
Pretty good.
Yeah, what is pretty good for Mersh though? Like it can't be.
Well,
I have no idea what his numbers are. Huh?
I said he could be bullshitting too. He might not be making anything, but he's like John. He's afraid to admit it.
Well, he's losing so much of his money with gambling. That doesn't have to happen.
Okay, well, that's a problem.
Yeah. Oh, he's into the sports betting, and he chases. He loses, and then he chases, and he chases. He needs to take breaks.
He needs to take a break, he says. All right, so this is the most recent one we got here. I do indeed have a bunch of shit from this one. Lots of timestamps to go through. Oh, I'm already pulling it up. Here we go. That was weird. All right, let's just get into it. Yeah, so this is from the most recent stream, and I just watched this from today. It was mind-boggling, to say the least. Very good shit, though.
Now, did they start out ferrets? What was the...
Huh?
Every
faucets
one in the Dabbleverse is ferrets?
Oh, yeah. Lots of ferrets. There are so many ferrets. A lot of pet lovers. He might be a fan of cats, but yeah. We're all fans of ferrets.
Crawling with ferrets.
Misspelled ferrets.
Ferrets with an A, yeah.
Yes.
Ferrets. It's French.
Where did Jodie go?
Do you think...
Joey? Oh, Jodie.
Jodie.
He's backstage. He probably had to go pee-pee poo-poo. Go pee-pee poo-poo.
Wow.
You are.
Thank you, Sneed Dave. Look, I haven't been keeping up with the latest Minnesota court filings. That's what I'll say. Thank you, Sneed Dave. Doom Clone says, no, this was from last night. I mean, look, Mersh is circling the drain as it is. I mean, that...
One of us has pending revenge porn charges. By the way, Aaron, I was an innovator in not only getting bitches to send me nudes, but like filming myself fucking women. Aaron.
Cam Girl Burka.
Back in 2007, I bought a stolen prom trio from a biker.
Glory days.
Fell off a truck. I bought a stolen palm trio, and I became one of the first in 2007, 2008 to have like an actual, like, what do you call it? What did they used to call those things? Personal planner? Like an
nice
actual,
flex.
like a smart, it was the first smartphone, had internet, had all that shit. It was ahead of everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, he was an innovator of filming pornography, like as if since the golden era of filming anything, they automatically were filming sex. Duh. It's like, wow, what a flex, right? The first time they came out with a technology that you could hold in your hand and film people, well, like what?
Quad, I was the first person to have a Razor
camcorder?
phone. I had a Razor phone when nobody else had internet on their phone.
That's neat.
I was playing Snake on my phone when everybody else, they just had those fucking Qualcomm.
Piece of shit.
I was
phones.
the first.
I never had a Game Boy when I was a kid. I just wanted to say that.
Oh,
I had Pong when I was a kid.
I had a Game Boy.
Well, you guys aren't innovators. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, I think I was an
Oh,
innovator.
yeah. I mean, did you ever film yourself having sex on your Atari that you had there, buddy?
So Mersh bought a fucking tech product when it was brand new. How does that make you an innovator? Doesn't that make you a consumer? Like you're Steve fucking Jobs innovating because you bought a Palm Pilot?
No, because if you want to hear the entire thing, he does go into the he says he hacked into it with some software so that he could make it film video and send video like on emails. But it's like, what? Like, dude, something tells me you could have done it simpler than that.
Yeah, who cares?
Like that's not a flex.
He bought
But for
a
him,
Palm
it is.
Pilot, and now he's Nikolai Tesla.
Exactly.
And to read about it because I bought it a PDA. Thank you. I bought the Palm Trio, right? And I remember buying it thinking this would be great if I could take videos and pictures, because taking videos on cameras on phones started becoming a thing, but it was rare, but it was possible.
Man, Apple should have
I
hired
looked into it,
Mersh.
right? And the only reason I bought this Palm Trio was because I looked it up and I already looked online and there were websites where they're like, no, this Palm Trio sucks. It doesn't take video, right? Then there were other websites that are like, this Palm Trio takes video. It's capable of it. They just hamstrung this phone.
You guys think this guy's on Adderall? Possibly, it might be. I think he's on drugs, man.
I think there's 100% possibility.
There's better
technology or whatever, and they just.
I mean, if you guys want to know, like, you cannot watch Mersh on regular speed. Same thing with Steel Toe. If you watch it on double speed after it's over, it's so much better.
It's the pauses, those dramatic pause motherfuckers.
Yeah, I can't watch Steel Toe under any circumstances editing speed.
I want to
Exactly.
complain, but like at the same time, I've heard plenty of people say they listen to my show sped up because I slow talk like a retard.
Well, you're from down south. They move a little slower down there.
People in Alabama will slow that down. What's he saying?
Just wanted to upgrade later. Like the next model's gonna have everything's gonna be the same specs, but just with video. So there was some on the internet that figured out how to jailbreak it. And I learned, if I buy this Palm Trio, which this guy came up to me, he's like, you want to buy this fucking PDA Palm Trio? You put a SIM card in it,
Yeah, Adderall.
I looked into it and I was like, yo, he's like, you take pictures, all that shit. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So I started looking it up.
No
I'm
one
like,
has
you
ever
could download
focused
this
on
weird
something
Malaysian
so
operating
ridiculous
system that was the
for
same as
so
Palm Trio,
long
except they
history
jailbroke the
without
video
some sort of a
taking software.
trial.
Aaron, long story short, I was videotaping hoes, sucking my dick and fucking me back in 2008.
5 speed, so he sounds like he's on heroin.
I was getting bitches when I would be like, let me see your titties. And they'd be like, my phone doesn't have photo shit set up.
Even
I don't have
sped
that
up,
or
he's
SMS yet. Like
talking
this was
too
back when they were
fast.
making that transfer to like MMS and SMS. And I don't even have an SMS plan. And I'd be like, email me your titties. I get my email on my phone like a baller.
Email me your
Like a baller, folks. You heard it here. Mersh was a baller because he did what every fucking normal 20-year-old.
So badass, man.
What a flex, man.
He's pretty cool. I'm gonna be like Mersh when I grow up.
Hey, baby, I got a PDA that can take video. Want to come back to my Mercury?
So anyway, we don't have to hear that entire story because that's all fucking retarded nonsense. But all right, let's walk you through some other shit. Mersh versus Aaron. I can't wait till this gets fired up a little bit more. But Aaron is kind of a pussy. He doesn't really allow people to like from a distance. You can make fun of him and keep him as a lolcow, but there's never going to be like a confrontation.
If Aaron's a pussy, then why is he 0 for 2 in boxing?
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't compute.
He's got a record.
He got punched in the butt. Remember
Is
that?
he growing
That
a
was
soul
the-
patch, or is it just the shadow on that picture right there? Is he growing a soul patch?
Aaron?
It's probably herpes.
No soul patch.
It's probably butthole herpes.
One massive cold sore.
Monkeypox.
Just a little pussy
Monkeypox.
tickler, man. It looks like it's popping
It's
out
from
there.
Nick's taint.
And by the looks of it, a big monkey.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You guys should have told me to move over. Damn it!
Move over.
Yeah,
I've had that same problem. I've done commentary on Mersh. You got to move. You can't or right hand corner. That's Mersh's territory.
Yeah, you're in the Mersh zone, dude.
Yeah, I gotta remember that when I do Mersh clips. It's kind of a pain.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm gaining it back. I lost it. I'll fucking lose it again. You see Pinko? Remember when his body went to shit? I fucking clowned him to death for it. Now he's going, well, now he's just getting fat. But you won't go, when you said my body went to shit, the way you say it about something, you're fucking.
doing more drugs, drinking more.
Do I do any drugs? I don't really do any drugs. I don't. Like, hand to God, like I was actually functioning better when I did drugs. When I was on Adderall, I was killing it. I haven't taken
Mersh does
Adderall
drugs
in
like
months.
Mitch Hedberg does drugs.
What drug? Like I will admit that marijuana is a drug. I'm about to do drugs.
He kind of looks a little bit like fat Mitch Hedberg, actually. A little bit.
I used to stroke out. I still do, but I used to too.
Mitch Hugeberg? No, that's not good.
He's got
That's
the
pretty
glasses.
good. That's pretty good.
No, that wasn't good. Okay.
Mitch Deadberg.
I'm about to do some drugs. It's called Rainbow Punch. You still perceive. By the way, I'll take it.
No, put him back on, please. Durf.
You still perceive me to be.
I always love when it would be, it would be funny if every time Mersh did this, he would be like, all right, Aaron, look me in the eyes. Look me in look me in that eye. Like which eye? Which eye?
Camera 1, camera 2.
It's
What
not
the fuck?
He's cross-eyed, but when he cries, tears from his right eye roll down his left cheek.
Did you read my comment earlier that said Sammy Gavis Jr.? That was pretty good.
I did not.
I didn't, but that's good.
I said he's got 2 lazy eyes. Ain't that some shit?
He does have a certain mad eye moody thing going on with that left eye of his. If it starts spinning around in circles, I'm getting out of here.
I think moody is the best word to describe Mersh, actually. I'm gonna call him Moody Mersh from the rest of his life.
This part of this alliance to get you, but Patrick Melton's Mike David's
yeah.
The Dabblerverse, all of them.
Yeah.
Except Husey. I like Husey.
There it is.
You and I are more on the same page than you even realize.
That's pretty good.
And I'd be literally the easiest guy. I'd be the easiest dude for you to be able to sit down and talk to and hash out and just be normal. But because I've been goofing on you for shit you legitimately do and shit that legitimately makes you look like an asshole and it hurts your machismo and it hurts your feelings. You're doing what Mike Cernovich used to do when he would just go, everyone that is talking shit about me is part of Hillary Clinton's hit squad that are also pedophiles. They're pedophile child soldiers. And then you're like, boy, how are they even pedophile child soldiers? If they're child soldiers, they can't be pedophiles, right? They're just taking warp rides that are age appropriate. Like, how is that? What? I don't know. I got sidetracked. But the point is, Aaron, I'm not your enemy. Aaron,
nice point.
Nobody's been more a friend to you than anyone you've ever dealt with on the internet. Virgil will vouch for it. Royce, Pessy, all these people will vouch for it.
Oh, he just wants to
Nobody
be his friend.
actually prevented you from eating more shit for years than anyone. Except this guy. And you
Boom! There you go. Apparently, Mersh was keeping Aaron safe all these years, and nobody had a clue, not even Aaron.
You know what? I would
What a
never
nice
look at a
guy.
man's shoulders. It's never been a thing that I've thought to look at. But because Mersh mentioned Aaron's weak ass shoulders, like, what is going on with Mersh's shoulders?
Yeah, that is really weak ass.
He looks like one of those baby hangers, like the real short ones. You put like a onesie on. Like, what the fuck is going on?
He looks like a Muppet.
He looks like it's raining outside, and he's trying to get to his car. Like,
If you put a head on the end of a broom, that's
trying
what
to
it
get to
looks
his
like.
car that he lives
There's
in.
a rake underneath his shirt or something, or a broom.
Am I
A hanger.
crazy?
Hanger behind him.
He looks like a
He's like
blanket fort with a
he's
hat
like a
on.
Scarecrow, like a scarecrow.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
hate me now. You resent me because I give you the medicine you need and tell you how you're acting in public. And then all you have to combat.
Oh, so yeah. So Adam, you might know, because Adam's Aaron has always talked about watching ROTC and being well aware of Royce and everything that fucking Mersh was doing. Was Mersh at any point like conversing with him, acting with, like, I don't remember that happening. I just remember Aaron like referring to those guys like,
I think
oh,
Aaron,
last night on their show, this. I think he used to rip off all their content.
I think Aaron chirped at him a lot, was really trying to get his attention a lot. I think Mersh would probably respond to him here and there, but wouldn't really give him too much. But Royce, he did this thing where he would reply to every tweet that Royce would put out on Twitter. And even April on the show called Aaron out and said, yeah, you should stop doing that. That's starting to be like a little embarrassing. And I noticed that. Like every time I'd see a Royce tweet, there'd be an Aaron reply under it. And Royce gave him nothing. He never responded, never liked his responses, never said anything. Yeah. Yeah, probably. But yeah, Aaron definitely, I'm sure Aaron was up on the ROTC stuff, but I think that relationship.
I used to, when I was watching the little bit of Steel Toe, I remembered watching him always talking about meme copium and then, of course, ROTC. But I don't think he talks about ROTC anymore.
Yeah. Aaron's relationship with ROTC, it was definitely a one-way thing.
I've been producing podcast stuff for about 8 years now. And call me crazy, but I think Aaron and Mersh might be a perfect fucking recipe for a podcast.
I could see that, yeah.
Now that I'm sitting here looking at it right in front of me, like they might do pretty well together, actually. Like the first time that Joe went on with Kevin Brennan, like you would think they wouldn't go together, but then you see them and you go, oh, this could be fun for at least an hour.
Have they ever been live? Have they ever appeared on a show together at the same time? I can't recall.
We should make this happen.
Yeah. Send them both the link.
I haven't really.
You guys weren't blown away by the Geno and Mersh? Because the thing is, Aaron still has a YouTube channel. Geno does not. Like, can you imagine Geno, Mersh, and Pat Dixon? No, that would be impossible.
Oh, that was terrible.
That would be funny. No, I'm just saying, like, the thought of like Pat Dixon and Geno together on Rumble now is kind of weird. Coincidental? Is Rumble bringing people together that should not be together?
No, I don't know.
Probably.
I've only been watching Mersh for a very short time, and not much longer with Steel Toe. And just sitting here watching this tonight, I'm amazed at how much they're like each other.
Right.
That's opposites attract. They really would probably complement each other if they did a show. I think that I could see that.
Get them on here, Quad. Send them both the link.
Yeah, right now.
Well, I do
You're good at getting guests.
I want to get Mersh on, dude. I definitely do. He doesn't really answer to Twitter from what I've seen.
He's terrible. He's terrible. He used to follow me.
You're some other guy.
And yes, you were about to compliment me, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good at getting guests on the show. But I used to be in communication with Mersh and
me.
What?
I'm good at.
Yeah, you're good. Great job, Quad.
Oh.
He's gonna go to sleep with.
You like me? You really like me?
See, I got to be careful. This is gonna go to his head.
Too late. Already did.
Gonna go straight to his legs.
Yeah,
that's okay. We don't have to worry.
No, that's good shit. No, actually, I really I haven't really given it much time, but I do know Geno could probably help me get that. Geno in the past has helped me get a couple guests.
I would be curious to see it. They're going to bicker and fight for the first 10 minutes because that's what the internet wants, obviously. And they'll be yelling at each other and screaming and shit. But I bet after about 15, 20 minutes of fighting, they'll be tired. They might talk some crazy shit for like an hour and then they'll end up liking each other.
There you go.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah, it'll be like Step Brothers.
No, they just become best friends is exactly it. Yeah.
Yes.
This is how I see it. Mersh would troll him.
I'm gonna drop that motherfucker.
If people are like when Pod Awful,
Mersh isn't gonna share his fancy sauce. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When Pod Awful was on with Aaron has like no idea that the entire time he's just getting trolled. Like every sentence is a new troll.
I think he knows,
and he never catches on to it. And he just like it was weird to watch, man.
He tries to do the whole good sport thing, but
yeah, so I would imagine that Mersh would probably do the same kind of shit to him. He would just sit there and fuck with him the entire time. You know what I mean?
He would try, but between the two of them, I bet after about 20 minutes, they'd let the wall down a little bit and they go, "This goes not so bad." And they'll get all gay with each other. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, Aaron did that with Husey and the Aussie.
And Mersh brings the gun out.
Yeah, how long? I was just gonna say how.
I bet Aaron's the kind of guy that would tell him to pull the trigger for sure. On the other end of the line, he would just be like, "Do it, pussy, do it." That's what you need.
Yeah. Like that's Aaron's hilarious. Not 5 minutes away from taking his gun out.
Reverse low cowgirl. Boom.
Line
that's the
day.
funniest shit I've ever heard.
God damn.
Jesus, Drew, good one.
Line of the day. Line of the day.
I fixed something in the Dabbleverse. I had to get Geno on record and Keanu on record to remember and remind the world that you still suck the most. And I did that. And now I will go away for a few months. Mersh, so I get why he's doing it. And look, Geno and I aren't like... It's a shootout right now between the Panthers and the Kraken. That would be great. You know,
You say the
it's
worst.
not like Geno and I are, planning trips and going golfing anytime soon. So if Geno thinks I'm a asshole, what do you do? I just assumed that clip was back when Geno went on Mersh's show and talked about what a dingleberry I was. I'll be on. No, it was from yesterday. Crybaby. That's the Panthers scar. The Panthers did it. All right, we did it. We made money tonight. We didn't make a lot.
Oh, thanks for the update.
He made money gambling, not on his stream. See, like he's another one of these guys that totally mixes stuff together so that you can't really keep track of it by doing that. He's like, "Oh, we made $500 tonight." Yeah, on a bet because you didn't make any money on his stream, but whatever. None of my business how much money the guy makes, but
I think
it's still
sports
kind
are
of weird.
fucking gay. All
He
of
just
them.
talks about the gambling too much. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than being in the room with a really bad gambler when they're losing on a game and that
Right?
screaming,
Ugh.
all that. Oh, it's fucking. It's so cringe. You don't feel sorry. You just want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I like gambling, but I do it like a man. I go to a
Yeah,
casino.
exactly.
I play cards. I play roulette. You know what I'm saying? I'll sit
Yeah.
on a slot machine.
Poker's
That's a little
fun.
less gay than fucking sports betting.
It's all fun.
It's the D&D of betting, of gambling. Go fucking getting on your phone and betting on the Panthers. You're a fucking homo.
Well, yeah, I mean, he bets on fucking women's tennis and like nonsense.
Yeah, highlight. That's crazy.
highlight. Yeah, highlight. Sorry.
You've got to be so bored or gambling like way too late at night to be betting on highlight and stuff like that.
I don't think that starts till 3:00 in the morning or in our
Yeah.
time zones.
I like
Is there
betting
a
on
season
horses.
for highlight?
Philippines or some shit.
Yeah, playing the ponies
You
is
bet on
fun.
Special Olympics? That'd be cool. I'd be betting on a shot. The fucking
I don't know if you
100-yard
can bet. I think it might be that might be a little unethical.
They got wheelchair rugby and they got
I'm
murder
aware.
ball. You can bet on that shit, I'm sure.
Oh my
Really?
God,
I
that
love
would be
the
fun.
Paralympics are my favorite. I think we've talked about it before. I'm an Olympics guy. That's the only sports I watch really, and the Paralympics happen like
Yeah.
2 weeks later. And it's amazing. Just
There's
blind
poly
soccer.
markets, so yeah, you probably can bet on it.
There's wheelchair fencing. That shit was pretty sick.
Ooh,
they were just having a
quad.
sword fight. Yeah.
They
That
could
sounds
build
more like
walls, but you can't
jousting,
believe
really.
it.
No, they were like latched down to the floor in their chair, and then they would just like lean back and smack each other with those car antennas. Fucking, it was pretty great.
That sounds fun.
They look fun. There's blind soccer. There's blind skiing. Like I like the blind sports. That's
Blind skiing.
Blind
Wow.
fencing. That's what I
That's
want to see.
Blind boxing
Yeah.
would be fun.
blind boxing isn't bad.
But they're like, watch out for that tree.
It's a combination between
George
real
the-
boxing and Marco Polo.
Blind skiing's fucked up because that's exactly what it is. Is there's a blind
Trees,
person and there's a
lips.
person in front of them going, "Hey, quad, go to the left a little bit, follow my voice," and then you got
Your
to
left or my
go
left?
left. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
well, that's not fair.
There's
if they have guys.
absolutely
That's
not
no
a
fun.
100-foot cliff right in front of you. Bye.
Sometimes they don't have legs and they just got like a mono ski, like so it's just a torso on a ski, and then there's a person in front of
Really?
them like, "Go this way," and they just miss and they just like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
crash. It's
It's
I've
like
seen all that.
NASCAR. We go to see people John Denver themselves. We don't want to really see them ski and succeed.
Right. I'll be honest with you because I used
Sonny
to ski a
Bono.
lot, but I would see those guys up there at the hill, and what everybody was like, "Oh, you can still ski and stuff." Like after I broke my neck, and I was like, "Dude, I watched that. You know how boring that looked? It was like, fuck that. I'll
I
never
don't
go.
know. I don't know if you
Like,
could.
why would I want to go do shitty skiing after being a great skier? It's like,
You
no
could probably
thanks.
do like a luge or something. Isn't that the one where you lay down
A
on a skateboard?
loser. I don't want to be a loser.
Face first.
Luja.
Or balls first, whichever one you feel more comfortable with.
Neither.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Those luges and bobsleds are really scary because they're going so fast. If they go up over the side of one of the turns, I watched a video. It was in Lake Placid at the big place that they built for the 1980 Olympics.
This story is making me placid right now.
Yeah. So I was 17 at the time, and I was wearing red. they in the video at the top of the thing, there was one accident where someone was decapitated because they came up over the bar and there was a bar right there. They weren't supposed to go that high. You know?
Way better.
That's the funniest thing you said all night.
Yeah, I know. It was, and then in the video they made it like a Jack in the Box. It was good.
Tits.
It was fun.
God damn the internet, man. It's really made terrible people out of all of us.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, after you could only watch so many beheading videos before you're kind of desensitized. To
All I'm
reality.
saying is the Paralympics fucking rule. There's Paralympic judo.
Thanks for bringing it back, Jody. I
Cripple
appreciate
people.
that, brother.
Swimming is where it gets real funny because like people with no arms can swim really well. But
What if they had jumping out of tree competitions in pools with
you'd
no
win,
water?
Quad.
That is true.
You get the gold.
Waterless
diving.
pools. What if they had like high dive and then they just empty the pool? There's no water in the pool. Just whatever. Just do it.
How about Special Paralympics?
You're so mean.
No,
special.
that's bad.
I never seen that. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Enough having fun and making.
Come on,
jokes.
guys.
That's not what we do here. We watch videos.
Good segue, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to crash your fucking
Time to
fun.
clean.
I'm just trying to be the dictator that I've always wanted to be.
Where are we going to look
Crash my fun,
foolish if
dude.
the
I've
next
watched-
clip is about the Special Olympics, huh?
Yeah, I've watched Paralympics for the last 4 Olympics, dude. You can't get me off it. It's my favorite thing.
You really have a hard on for that shit. I like it.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Like, here's the
Is
problem.
that why you do my show all the time?
It
Wait a
is.
minute.
I think that it's pretty amazing to see people do
Sympathy,
Olympic
fuck.
sports, but to see somebody do the Paralympics, it makes you not even give a fuck about the Olympics really anymore. Because you go like, oh yeah, you can ski because you have both your fucking legs.
Didn't
When
they
you see
have somebody
do it-
doing archery? Target
Yeah,
archery?
they do it with their feet.
Yeah,
Armless
I saw
archery?
that. That was amazing.
It's crazy, and so you see that and you go like, oh yeah, I guess the regular Olympics are kind of gay.
Yeah.
Kind of
use their
silly.
arms.
I mean, it's fun to watch,
Yeah.
like the gymnasts. You get to see their asses jiggle around and stuff. But at the end of the day, you're like, yeah, you're an able-bodied person, and you're top of your physique. Like,
Yeah,
you wanna impress
boring,
me-
right?
you
Let's
wanna
add some
impress me,
difficulty to this shit, right?
swim across a fucking pool with no legs. Like, you
Forearms,
just
fuck
swim
it.
well, you got legs, but you're just dragging them. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Do they have like legless, armless people trying to swim? That would be
Stick a scale
awesome.
in there.
Or just one
There,
arm,
eventually.
one
Watch,
arm,
brother. Listen to me.
and they just go in circles.
They
you
have
know?
every variation of what you just said, and the Asian dude with no arms, he looks like he got bit by a shark. He ain't got no fucking arms. He jumps in the pool, right? And you go, how the fuck? He swims better than me with all my appendages. But the only problem is at the end of the race, they got to put a couch cushion down on the edge of the pool because he's swimming so fucking hard that he can't stop, and then he'll fucking bounce off the concrete if they don't put a pad down there. But it's not fair. 'cause
Sounds
like I
like
said,
his problem. to me.
there's people with no arms that can swim really well because they got their legs and they move like a fucking dolphin. But then there's people with just like palsy or whatever, and like they get in the water and they're fucking splooshing around.
It's like
and
a
they
paddle
do
boat. You
they do the
paddle your
underwater
ass off, but you
camera,
never get
and you
anywhere.
can see the guys are just dragging their goddamn legs through the water, and they're just fucking swimming their asses off next to dolphin people who are fucking setting world records and shit.
Dolphin people.
Midgets, they got midgets too. I've seen midgets do
Dolphin
high diving.
people.
And
I
they
want
play
to see
soccer.
dolphin people.
They play ping
Is that
pong.
like a mermaid? A merman?
I want to
Mermaid.
feed them.
What do you feed? You feed them hot dogs and pudding?
Herring? Just little, yeah, herring. That's great.
Candy.
Yeah, herring are the candied fish of the sea, they say.
Wheelchair ping pong's pretty sick. How's your reflexes, Quad?
Pretty fast, man, honestly.
I'll start a team with you, dude. I'll sit in a chair and we can play ping pong together.
Ping pong with my ding dong all day. Yeah, all right, let's get back to this. Speaking of dolphin people, here's a couple of them. You guys know these dolphin people? Here, I'll split the middle. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We got to split. Split the center, baby.
Meat in
Right
the
down the
sandwich,
gut.
Quad.
There you go. How can you lose there?
Yeah, to be between these two guys. Yeah, we really do need to get fucking Mersh on the show.
Yeah.
I will be reaching out to get that dude on there.
What do you call the thing between the dick and the asshole? Derek. That's what I call it.
Wow. Wow, Jody. Wow. Okay, so back to what old Mershy boy was saying, and Aaron had seen this clip, and that's what he was talking about on his show, and crying because people were picking on him. Old Geno had some shit to talk. Shit.
Many times, and I hate to tell you, but turned me on to Kitty History, Aaron Imholt. And I can't stop. Like they killed. Let me tell you, the government killed that guy. Trevor Moore.
You know what? Do you know why that bothers me, right?
Mm-mm.
Do you know how he discovered Kitty History?
Who? Aaron? Probably through you.
Do you not know that? All right. So there is a storied history of Aaron Imholt stealing material from ROTC and Nightwave. Nightwave in particular.
And Pot Awful.
I mean, I can confirm because he used to talk about, like in the morning show, he would talk about stories that ROTC had covered, the night before, because that's how it works.
Not stealing.
It's not stealing. It's just covering the same.
If you're
all right wing, if you're all in the right wing grift part of the internet, you're all going to cover all of the same stories. As
are you on Twitter and fucking Reddit? Like you see the same shit that everybody else sees. That's
what I hate about X. It's a lot of the same. Yeah, it's a lot of people just repeating the same shit. So much post copying too.
Yeah,
they'll copy like word for word headlines.
No, like I said, if it was bits or segments or jokes, like then I get that. Yeah, that's 100%. You're just fucking copying.
But if Aaron was here right now, I definitely would say, "Hey, Aaron, what's this about you stealing content from ROTC?" Like, I definitely would throw it in his face. Like we did that to Pot Awful. Like, whatever. It's fun to just.
It's fun to just see how they react.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean? I stole what?
I didn't steal anything. There was no stealing. Jesse got so butthurt.
You don't own the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's this? You stealing MDE TV? Like
he went from like I'm not copying.
He
went from like I'm not copying to then he morphed into like, well, nobody copies anybody because everybody influences anybody. Who knows where these ideas come from? Like whatever, you do you.
Hey Adam, where do your thoughts come from?
The clip, Quad. Please play the clip.
Play the clip.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Up and he's like getting shit for the next day. He stole Kitty History from us, which I get. He goes, well, it's like a famous Trevor Moore bit, except I've been playing Kitty History as like pre-roll music for my show for like 6 years, and he never thought about it until a year ago. The other thing, Money Plane. Money Plane's the most egregious thing Aaron has stolen.
What is Money Plane? I should know that, right?
So Money Plane was really terrible.
Yeah, because only one guy can play funny stuff from the past. Like the funniest white kids Like, nobody ever thought to play their stuff. No,
I like Trevor Moore too. I like the Ballad of Billy John. That's a pretty good song. I like High in Church.
I like Little Hitler. Little Hitler. Like that is one of the funniest skits of all time, dude.
I like the jerking off at work one.
You remember? We were talking about like marijuana sending people off into psychosis, but yeah, that's how they explained what happened to Hitler. Like he was a nice little boy, always doing good stuff, and at the end of the thing, he took one hit of marijuana, and then he was like, "The Jews!" Like instantly. It's fucking great.
Clearly, Mersh introduced the world to Trevor Moore, so
Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore didn't introduce the world to Trevor Moore. Mersh did.
He was a nobody until ROTC. That Trevor.
Yeah, nobody was talking about Trevor.
Why can't Mersh introduce Mersh to the world? He does wonders for everybody else's career, but not his.
Yeah.
Movie that was made with, remember Edge from WWF?
I invented Edge.
All right, well, he's Edge and Christian, whatever. There's a blonde wrestler from WWF. And Kelsey Grammer and the Lawrence brothers made this movie.
Frasier?
And it was all about this.
I just wanted to point out, have you guys ever seen Geno Bisconte not talk for this long? Is that
that is rare.
Yeah.
I think that might
Geno Tamer.
I think he's reading like he's probably like reading a book online while fucking Mersh is talking.
Maybe Keanu's blowing it.
So did
I
Mersh?
doubt it.
He's
Maybe.
covering.
Yeah, he is making some O faces.
He's doing a Nick
what's
Cage
that, Adam?
stream. So Mersh is covering fucking Frasier now. Did I hear that correctly?
Something about Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was the first person to talk about Frasier.
He discovered the internet. Give him a fucking break, man.
Frasier.
He was the first.
I can't fucking stand.
Oh baby, I hear the blues are calling.
it's the
Toss
worst.
salads and scrambled eggs. I love that show. I don't care what anyone says.
Fuck that whole show. Fuck
That show tricked me because I thought Jack Russell Terriers were cool after I saw that. And then I got a Jack Russell Terrier, and it was the worst dog I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that show is great.
Yeah,
hyper,
terrible
violent,
dogs. They're cool to
like
see.
everything.
Oh, it's a neat little dog, but don't ever take it home. That's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
It's like Sky Casino in a plane full of like fucking. Like it was like this.
Speaking of suicide, what do you think Geno's thinking about right now?
Well, steel toe. That's a good pun. Hell
Geno
yeah,
looks a
Lucas
little
Hardart.
crispy.
Yeah, that is a good line. Steel toe.
Heist movie, but they were gonna take a money.
Geno
plane.
looks
It's
like he had
retarded.
a
It was the
There
most
it is,
retarded
gang.
movie ever made.
Was
Speaking of
Kelsey
which-
Grammer in it?
Yes, one of the money plane was and wasn't show that she wants. Let's riff this movie. It'll be and
Jesus, can you imagine?
the barrel roll and that song Big Day like where the like stop
Fine, he sucks.
Can you imagine?
We get it.
He fucking
All right.
sucks. I hate him for
All right. So anyway, that's what I was getting to.
I hate
but
him so
as you
much
can
that
see
I
with
wanna
my
skip
10
this talk.
Yeah, but you can see with the 10-second skipping and that Mersh did say that. He was like, yeah, if you lock me and Aaron in a room and make us go like story for story to see who could have more stories for the longest, is like, yeah, I mean, according to this story that was the most boring story of all time, yeah, you can really stretch. Good job.
Imagine a
but
drunk
this is-
asshole who has a story to tell you. Wow.
Well, the problem
Yeah.
with Mersh's stories is he's not the main character. He knows somebody that did some shit once.
Yes.
And please, if I'm
He
at a
said it
bar,
already.
do
He
not
said he's
come
not
pull up a
gangster.
stool next to me.
He's not a hard person. He said it in his own fucking words. He said, I've been around people that have done things. Yeah, me too. Fuckface. Like, what does it matter?
He's interesting adjacent.
Yeah. I know cool people, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Here's an
I hung
idea.
out
Get
with
an
murderers
identity
one
of
day
their
when
own.
I passed the prison.
Yeah. Yeah, get your own life.
based on a movie riff where the lyrics even written are my words by a song guy that like works with us. I hate him for this. Like do you understand? Like stop being nice to him.
Oh,
I'm not being nice to him.
He fucking
it sounds
sucks.
Like, you guys can think whatever you want. It's like I don't.
He sucks.
He sucks.
He's like KB now.
We get it.
He does
Sucks.
suck.
What are you
Is
gonna
anybody
do?
saying that he doesn't suck?
This is not like me trying to fucking get back into business with him.
Fucking enabling him.
What it doesn't matter what I do. There's nothing I'm ever gonna do in this
That's
Dabbleverse to make people be like, wow. Like my fans are my fans, and they'll get me new fans. But I'm not. I've always been like this, and I think you are too, Mersh. And I've said this from day one.
You know, your fans and my fans are dying. They're dying off. Like we just did a GoFundMe for one, and he's dead. We're not getting, the kids aren't getting into us.
But I don't care
We
about
gotta fucking. We gotta.
I've
do
always
something.
been like,
we need to kill Aaron. And
but is there?
Yeah,
who
you,
gives a
you like him saying, "Yeah, you're old."
Well, it's exactly what I said earlier, dude. Like, you have to evolve. Anthony Cumia is a very good example of that. Cumia has relocated. He's changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he's been the same Anthony Cumia for the last 15 years, he has had to adjust what he's doing. And other people that aren't capable of doing that, you're gonna fucking die off, dude.
Right.
Like,
Especially this is the way the market
evolve
works
it.
now.
Yeah.
It's not the time to get comfortable.
No.
But wait a minute. Wait. No, I mean Geno's trying new things. He's trying. He just got kicked off of YouTube. He's trying stuff.
I love Aaron Berg. Aaron Berg is one of my favorite comics, and he's very good. Whatever happened with them, where Geno ran him the fuck off, like I don't know.
Scream the N-word and and
That's what I'm
drink too
saying,
much
man. Like, you
every
had
day.
an opportunity to do something fucking awesome, and you blew it, Geno.
You blew it. You blew it. It's too late. You
You got to stick by your fucking principles and your
It's over,
morals.
Johnny.
Yeah, homeless people, they stick by their principles and morals too. That's why they're sitting out there asking for money. Retard.
Yeah, take that. Whatever Jody said, I like it.
Tough love.
Big D trucker guy. I think
Who
he's
gives a fuck
he
about
gives
these
some money.
people when the bottom line is I've never even when I never got into comedy, when I got into comedy, even when I started, it's like people are like, I don't like it. It's like there's no middle ground with my act. There's no middle ground with my YouTube, I guess. There's no middle ground with me. People are either passionate about I want people to be passionate about me one way or the other. They're either gonna be like, this guy's great or this guy sucks. And it's never been like, well, I don't even give a fuck about the people on the fence. Fucking, I want you to fucking have
We
a
have to win
guttural.
the popular vote like Trump, dude.
Yeah, well,
We
I want
gotta
people
do
to
it.
have a fucking gut reaction to me and go
Good
from there.
luck.
If you think I'm
You
like,
don't want
like,
that, You don't look. Take it from me, a guy that I don't want that. None of you and I both don't want anyone taking first impressions from us.
It's not first impressions. It's whatever they fucking come to.
Wow. Wow. What do you guys think about that? Huh?
Do you guys know who Anthony Jeselnik is?
Yes.
He's been on a tirade lately about people, I guess, kind of doing the same thing that he's talking about, Mersh, and you have to work still. I think there are people that get, like Adam said, real comfortable with their gimmick and their plan and just screaming the N-word, whatever. Like, eventually you have to put some work into it if you're going to keep your fucking base.
Yeah.
You have to.
Even if you're successful, you can't expect that to last.
Yeah. You don't have to try hard, but you have to try. When you stop trying, you're dying, dude.
And you have to adapt.
Right.
ACDC, Aaron Berg sucks. He made In Hot Water unwatchable. I don't know. There was a lot of good times there with those dudes. I thought a lot of the stuff, I mean, the whole gimmick was just running people
Aaron
off.
Berg's racial humor is funny because it's accurate.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
go look
saying?
at the Harambe or
Oh my
the
God,
Colin
he did a
Kaepernick
bit.
blackface.
I wish you could look it up right now. There's a bit that he did about after George Floyd died. It was Stregonona. You remember that when you were a kid?
I loved that book with Anthony.
And,
the
and
spaghetti.
so and he did the bit, and he's like, "Big Anthony, him making the spaghettis," and it was one of the funniest fucking bits I've ever heard. Like, I died laughing. So
That was
I hard
such a great
disagree,
book.
sir. Yeah,
Good reference.
sorry. You ever read Stregonona, Quadfather?
No, I have not.
So there's this bitch named
Sounds
Stregonona,
like
right?
the
She got a pot that
sexually
makes
transmitted
spaghetti.
disease.
And it's a magic pot. And then the kid sees her making spaghetti one night, and he's like, "Bitch, I can just make spaghetti whenever the fuck I want to. I just gotta say the magic words." But they don't know how to turn the spaghetti off. And then they make spaghetti, and it fills up the whole house and the whole town.
Didn't
Grant,
somebody
you-
try to turn your fucking face into spaghetti?
More like a rigatoni, I guess. That's the one.
Who's
with the
this fucking old guy you got on here now, too?
Spaghetti
huh?
with a chance of meatballs, isn't it? Something like that.
He likes
Who
you,
the fuck
Brady. He
is
told me.
Yingwee? Shut up. Wait, who is
Yin
Yingwee
can't tell you.
Malmenstream?
No, I can't tell you till you say it right. I'm sorry.
So he makes too much spaghetti,
Yingwee-
and then he
Shut
has
up,
to eat all of
Jew.
it. No, he has to eat all of the
Yingwee
spaghetti, and then he has a
Malmenstream.
big tummy.
All right, close enough. Thank you.
Spaghetti for days, Quad.
Sir,
And eventually,
Why do you look like a
have you been
schnauzer?
listening tonight? Do you have an opinion on this feller?
No.
You will.
Okay.
What's up, Granny?
No, I won't. I guarantee you I fucking won't. Who are you, old man?
Who are you?
I'm,
Granny, what are you wearing? Is that a
oh.
Five Night at Freddy's?
It's a
Should
goddamn bear onesie, son bitch.
I like
Should we
it.
tell him now? Granny, I'm your father.
Oh.
No, I
didn't
know
want
my
you to find out
dad.
this way.
No.
That's the one thing he does actually have a firm grasp on, honestly.
You are.
Yeah, my dad doesn't dye his fucking hair.
His dad went out for a pack of cigarettes, and he actually came back.
That's got to be natural, though. Come on, let's see. If he
No,
if that,
fuck it isn't.
no, that's
No,
all
it's
natural.
not.
Actually, it looks
No,
like he
it
maybe. Did you get struck by lightning by chance?
Yes.
It kind of looks like
he got struck by lightning and recolored his hair.
It looks like
Yeah.
divorce hair. I've seen that before. You've been married a couple times.
Have you ever seen The Great Outdoors, the movie?
This happened about 6 weeks after my son was diagnosed with cancer.
Aww.
Granny, why are you bringing up
Now we're
bad
all
memories
bummed
and
out.
shit, dude? What did you do?
This is a sad show now.
What did your son do to get the Lord to judge him?
I don't know. He was doing something wrong, but that's it. I was 30,
He touched
I
it
was
too many
32 years
times.
old, and I had this big skunk patch. I've had it ever since. The rest of my hair is natural color. I don't dye my hair.
For real, that's not a dye job whatsoever.
Granny, listen to me. You know this as well as I do. If he was going to do a dye job, he'd hit that beard first. And
You don't get
You
blonde
think
like that
so?
out of a bottle.
No.
Yeah, everybody does the beard first. That's what they do, and then you look like fucking Steven Seagal. It's the worst.
You gotta fucking tape off the beard to do it, man. No, you go for the hair first.
Go for a Hollywood Hogan or like a Scott Steiner. Like if you're gonna do it, just do black and white and do like your motorcycle stash, and then leave everything else bleach blonde. Don't go
This
black.
is welcome to the BYB salon.
Yeah.
Oh, for tips.
Shut up, Adam.
Men's beauty tips
God, I'm
with
sick
Granny.
of you. I'm fucking sick of you.
I know. You
I'm
only been here
jealous.
for
All
like a
you guys
minute.
can grow beards. I can't. The best I can do is a comb over. I'll grow my neck hair out real long, and I try to like curve it up into my fucking
I have
sideburns.
no choice. I've got this 45-degree angle of a
Well, I
chin.
thought they
need
called
a
your
beard.
old lady a beard.
I look like I'm
Got 'em.
7 if I don't have a beard.
Wow, I
Oh,
didn't
damn.
expect fag talk with fucking
You
beard
started
now.
it. You're the one who started the.
This
fucking hair talk.
motherfucker can't fucking grow hair on his gunshot scar.
I can't. It's my leg hair. You think it would grow, but it just grows leg hair. It doesn't grow face hair. It's fucking gay.
Yeah, turn the light on, motherfucker.
Is that
Anyway,
from a skin graft?
Foghorn leg hair.
Yeah,
Oh, that was pretty
in
good.
the house.
Face horn, leghorn.
Leg hair.
I'll say, boy.
Foghorn leg hair. That's what I went
Foghorn
with.
leg.
Funny.
That's the best.
All right,
anyway,
Grady
yes,
has.
my night is going well. I just got home.
We didn't
Thank
care
you,
about
cares. Fuck
everybody,
you,
Don't
for
care about
asking.
none of that. Don't care about none of that. We were just getting straight to it.
a
Steel Toe, he apparently stopped streaming about 17 minutes ago, so we can't even stream snipe him and make fun of him. We're watching old clips though. Welcome
right.
to join and make fun of him with us. Actually, we don't have any more Steel Toe clips, to be honest with you. But
Okay, you don't need them because I've got some
That's where
insider
I'm at.
fucking information.
Ooh.
You don't have to. You don't have to fucking set this up.
Spill it, sister.
Aaron and I had a fight today,
Oh, fist fight?
and what's that?
A fist fight?
No, it was verbal.
That's too bad.
it wasn't even verbal, was it? Did you talk to him on the phone or DMs?
Well, it was DMs. I guess it was contextual. Sorry.
All right.
Let me.
Yeah,
it
I want
was
to be
context-
accurate here. As you know, BYB is a journalist organization, so we just want to be accurate with our information. That's very important here to us.
Biggest fucking. Oh my god, that window's closed. I just tried to fucking throw my cigarette out.
BYB, the most
Into-
trusted name in news.
Any fucking way.
Traffic at me.
I got very mad at that motherfucker today for talking about fucking kids too much.
Oh,
And
that'll do
with
it.
that being said, I'm at this point, I think Aaron is obsessed with fucking kids.
Wow, how the turns turn.
Breaking news.
No, it's
Right.
it's amazing to hear you say that because he's been accusing Melton of being a child rapist, pretty much. Just saying, hey, quit talking about raping my kid, old Charlotte there. But yeah, that's not a thing, is it? You're getting sick of hearing that?
It's not, man. Like, I think I'd put a knife in him. Like, if this was a damn prison
cup holder?
scenario. No, well, yeah, I mean, to where he bled out. But in this fucking scenario, man, it just goes to show, dude, like, I don't watch Melton. I have no fucking idea what Melton's saying, right? I've heard a clip or two about him saying some shit about sexualizing his daughter. Aaron insists on doing 20-minute segments about fucking kids, man. To the point to where, like, I had my phone on while I was painting today, and somebody was like, "Hey, man, can you turn that off? This guy's talking about fucking kids." Like nobody knew about what he was talking about. And the dude was like, "Dude, this is making me uncomfortable."
Looks like people in the chat are kind of agreeing with you there, Granny. It's a good take. Not gonna lie, he's not wrong.
Right?
What exactly did he say about fucking kids? Can you repeat it?
No, because I didn't go back and listen to it. I'm not going to go back and listen to content about fucking kids, man. Like, dude, and then I had a conversation with him in DMs. He didn't bring it up. I fucking will, because he brings up every conversation I've ever had with him on the air, so might as well, right? He's like, well, Melton talked about it first. And I'm like, quit talking about fucking kids, man.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
like, well, Melton did it. I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, I wanted to fucking wring his stupid little fucking neck, man. Or maybe hit him with the two-tapper.
Two-tapper, what's that? Is that like a
9mm.
wrestler's move?
Is that the No Country for Old Men thing?
It's a 9mm.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dude, that shit pissed me off so bad. And then he quadrupled down in this goddamn conversation, man. And I was like, I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, like, I've never had a dog in this fight. I don't give a fuck. Like, I listen to your show. That stops now, man. That fucking stops now. But the big fucking deal, man.
He is out of the air
But
business.
Thank you, Shot Facer.
Thank you. You're welcome, Granny.
Yeah, I don't mean to like sidetrack here, but a West Coast Patriot girl who I do see get shout outs from Steel Tail Morning Show, so I know you watch it. But yes, he is obsessed with Melton. And I was wondering if you were still watching BYB West Coast.
I feel
Patriot
like it's
Girl.
mutual, right? They're probably
Somebody's watching on
obsessed with
Rumble.
each other
Cool.
at this point.
I mean, yeah. That
I don't watch either
yeah.
show, so I don't know, but I'm assuming they talk about each other a lot. Yeah,
They do. Yeah, Melton's
I think
entire
it's love.
shtick is talking about Steel Toe. Steel Toe's half shtick is talking about Melton and fucking kids. But like, dude, like again, man, like I don't give a fuck. Any one of you, we could get into it and hate each other. You know what I'll never put on you ever is fucking kids, unless you get charged for fucking kids, man. Like,
Shout out ISO.
Exactly. Like, no, he deserves
Shout
it,
out
man.
R.
The
Kelly,
one
I
guy.
guess.
The
Is that
one
what
guy
we're
we
doing?
know confirmed.
Shout
That's
out
right.
P. Diddy.
Yeah, P. Diddy.
Bro, like, again, man, like, I've had several conversations with Bubba and crew, and the one thing, Bubba's had actual radio fucking wars, man. Like legit, like, lawsuits, like, fucking Supreme Court shit, man. And you know what he never put on the guy? Fucking kids. It's like, dude, I can't.
New racist, is it not? Like,
Well, that
racist
was
got
the
worn out.
Gawker
Everybody
thing,
say,
right?
Oh, you're
Or was it
racist.
something else?
Now
Yeah,
it's
it is.
just
It
that's
is.
the bad
Yeah.
thing is you're a child molester, or you fuck kids, or you got whatever. That's the new level now. You just
It's
throw
the
that around.
cheapest fucking. It's the
You
cheapest.
know what it
resort.
is? You know what it is?
White is the new N.
Yeah.
Okay.
CP is the new racist.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's has no.
Looking at the porns and whacking the wiener.
Oh, this guy, that
That's great, man. But like, you wanna put fucking child molester on a guy? Like, I don't give a fuck. I have no dog in the Melton fucking Steel Toe race. I listen to Steel Toe. That shit ends. I'm gonna go back and listen to Bubba now. Fuck it.
Fair enough. When do you say dog
Because
racing? That really is a Florida thing, isn't it? The
dog
race.
racing?
I
No,
don't
they
have a
got
dog
rid
in that
of it.
race.
Yeah,
I mean, usually we say fight up here in the Northwest, but I don't think we have any dog racing. So
They
I'm
banned dog racing in Massachusetts.
Yeah, they just
Damn
got
it.
rid of it here too. Man.
Dog
Mexicans
racing.
were pissed.
Vermont, too.
They outlawed cat juggling back in the late 70s, from what I remember too.
The Jerk. Good reference.
Granny, if you get bored, you can listen to my show. It's the Po Boys podcast. You can.
No, thank you.
Oh, you
How
like?
poor are you?
You could be friends, Granny.
No,
Do you guys
we're friends. I'm not gonna listen to your fucking show though.
It's not a live show. There's no dick.
I don't care.
That's okay.
I didn't ask.
There's no friends in podcasting.
I don't give a fuck.
I
if
get
you
reminded
edit
of
it.
that every day, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
How edited is it?
You guys
Is it like
just eat
using?
Boy sandwiches? The whole show, you just sit there and eat sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna start that
Po'
show.
boy
tomorrow,
sandwiches are
actually.
fucking
That's
awesome.
what a po' boy is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nothing but
And
a
it's a
po'
guy
boy.
that doesn't have
It's got
much money
shrimp
all
on
the
it.
time.
It's a dumb
Actually,
name.
wait, or is it
They got
crawfish?
shrimp. Yeah,
Crawfish.
shrimp. Yeah, I almost
They're
went into my
delicious.
Bubba impression
Bubblegum
right there. I
shrimp.
almost slipped right into that shit.
Shrimp
Coconut
scampi,
Who
shrimp
is the
sandwich.
fucking old guy, man?
It's me.
He's freaking me the fuck out.
You know who he is? He's a famous guitar player. He's
That's
a
right.
virtuoso.
That's right.
Yingwee Malmenstream.
Don't you know
You
anything
ever heard
about
of the
music?
Eagles?
Yeah, he's in the Eagles, Granny. Why don't you chill
Bald
out?
Lee
ones.
Probably knows
Malmsteen,
your
another
grandpa.
Jew.
I'm not Jewish.
He was a backup bassist.
I'm
I
sorry.
was
that
one
was.
of the Backstreet Boys
I didn't mean to accuse you.
manager.
Oh, so you are a Jew.
Yes.
Why
There
are
you go.
you old, man?
I'm not as old as I look. I've really ridden this body hard.
Me too. Brother.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's actually 35.
Yes.
He's 35.
His
35.
dad told him never to get old, but he didn't listen to him.
Reverse dwarfism or
I
whatever.
always thought my father was stupid when I was growing up. Fuck you. You know.
Is he
that's
still
what I-
stupid now?
He's
Yeah.
probably dead.
He's
Justin.
He doesn't. At least he doesn't tell me what to do anymore.
Yeah, well, he can. He's dead as
That's
fuck.
right.
Yeah, he died, and then I said,
Thank
"That's
you.
enough."
You push him into the home in the chair, and you go, "You stay here for
I
now,
don't have
Pops.
to do what you tell me no more.
I'll see you next month."
That's right.
Okay, I mean, are we is that a bridge too far though? Let me or Granny, sorry about that. No, is it a bridge too far to even like say that maybe Aaron saying that shit too much is a little on the nose, and maybe he's
No,
got some issues?
I know.
In that almost like I know, but that's almost like calling him a pedo though. And he has
No,
kids,
I
which is
know. I
kinda creepy.
100% am. No, that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. Because no, if you're gonna mention it that much, you're the fucking pedophile at this point because you're obsessing about fucking kids, man.
You think?
And
that
that's
you-
the
yeah.
shut up, Adam.
I'm trying to
That's the
fucking back your
discussion
point
I
up.
put. Shut up.
Relax. Take it easy.
Choose to only
Take a
have
fucking
control
Xanax,
of
Granny.
money, not conversation.
And the weather. Don't forget the weather.
Oh, and the weather, harp. Anyway, no, man. The discussion I fucking had with him, he wouldn't bend the knee at all on the kid fucking thing. He blamed it all on Melton. It was all fucking bullshit, dude. If you talk about fucking kids for 20 minutes every day for 3 months, you're the kid fucker.
Yeah. He was probably fucking a kid while you were texting him.
He probably
That's right.
Was he
You
taking
think
his
that
foot
you
back
wouldn't
really
want to have
slow
those
and
thoughts
did not
in your
make-
head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only day we're going to be talking about kid fucking for 20 minutes.
Oh,
But I
We're
mean,
talking
typically on
about how
BYB,
Aaron Emholt obsesses about fucking kids
exactly.
At any
all
point in the
day, every
conversation,
day.
Thank
he's
you.
Granny, are you
like,
upset?
Hang on, I got to go find some Vaseline or anything like that.
Yeah, good luck.
Nah, go in
Because
dry.
You try some
Yingwee
Pam, like the spray can.
Malmenstream is also obsessing about fucking kids like Aaron Emholt.
You started it. You
I
did
know.
not
Don't
talk
you
about
put that
fucking
on
kids.
him. Don't you put that on
That's
him.
what he does. That's his bit.
It's my bit. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's Granny's bit. He starts it and then he berates you for it.
For a second there,
It's
I
a
thought
good
I was
bit.
Granny.
Granny hates
What?
watching clips, and he's not a fan of clips. But I actually
No.
have something queued up right now that I know Granny will absolutely fucking love, and it's only a minute clip.
If it's a video of Aaron fucking
Dude,
kid,
you're gonna love this. This is gonna make your fucking day because I know there's people in the world you hate, and here's one of them. And
we're all
he's
gonna get kicked off
he's the
YouTube.
one
Here goes.
ass in this situation. Here, I'll show you.
I'd shank that motherfucker for real.
You know who
It's
this is.
Geno fucking kids. Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Speaking of fucking kids, welcome Geno Bisconte.
I know you're gonna like this one, dude. You're gonna love this shit. You heard
No,
the
we
news,
can just
right?
put this shit on anybody now. Geno Bisconte fucks children. Everybody, play the clip.
Okay, I think this might be my final appearance on this show.
You know what? Keanu Thompson might have the IQ of a 4-year-old, so he might.
He
not
can't
be far off.
fucking report it, Adam. He doesn't have an account anymore.
Yeah, okay, so you do know.
What's he
All
gonna
right,
do?
you're aware. All right, I was curious about that. But no, I mean, I had this actually queued up as the next thing we were going to watch anyway. It's just kind of coincidentally, you got to come in just in time to watch it and maybe have some feelings put out there. I'm curious what you think about that.
That fucking headband says I only fuck underage Cuban children.
Cuban
Are
specifically?
we allowed to say that now?
He
I
looks
think
like
he
his
did
forehead.
say it. It was the head.
He lives in a black neighborhood, though. Honestly, like he does live in the highly black neighborhood.
He looks like his forehead is uncircumcised.
Wait till you see his head without the.
God,
It's
he
like a
got
chia
shot in
hair.
the face.
He's got
Adam, learn
forehead
from
skin.
him. He got shot in the face. He's still better.
I love this.
That's a killer.
Jim in Florida, you're in hot water. What's up, my friend?
Dude, it's got a notification that your YouTube channel was terminated.
Wait, what's he got written on his phone? He's got words written. He's got a sticky note on
It's
his
just
fucking
affirmations. It says, "You is smart. You is impotent."
This is how
That's
I
like-
get home from the stove.
phone.
Can you zoom in on that? I kind of want to see what that is. Can you zoom?
I'm not going to, but
I
it
think
says
it's the lyrics
in
to
all.
"In the Air Tonight."
It says something like "in all something."
It
Let's
says,
play it. Maybe we can
I
see.
can feel it coming in the air tonight.
I can
This
feel
is
her
the way.
coming.
A thing came up saying this YouTube channel's been terminated.
You
Oh,
have
my
been
YouTube's
terminated.
dead.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yes, Guru. It is the fifth time.
All
you're
right, let me
saying
go.
that. Same.
Wait, okay. So Kevin Brennan, your buddy Kevin Brennan, has been bragging and gloating and enjoying the fuck out of Geno losing his channel. Do you
Bottle
feel
of
the same
champagne,
way?
I heard.
Yeah, we could actually watch that here in a second. Actually, fuck it, right here,
Please.
right now.
I saw that. He was happy as fuck.
Yeah, please. I gotta go in a second. I want to see him pop the bottle. Let's see.
Gino doesn't look panicked enough. He's too nonchalant. He's like, "Oh, really?"
Oh,
They
you
just
can
do
read
this?"
his
No,
phone
he
better. Read his
panics.
phone better.
Did you
Can we
watch
zoom
that
in?
whole clip, Adam?
Nah. Just I saw this part.
He freaks the fuck out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, get to the nut
Why?
beat of this fucking clip.
I have no idea. I was watching it. The screen went blank.
Baby, my
Oh, yeah,
YouTube's
now-
done, baby.
This YouTube channel.
Right here. Here's your see the champagne bottle right
Oh, my
there.
YouTube's dead.
Pop it, Brennan.
Get
Right into his
it!
monitor.
Yeah, put the cork
All right,
back on
here
that
we go.
champagne.
Baby, I just nuked my YouTube.
I don't know what you did. I didn't look like anything was wrong. I don't know what the fuck's going
He's calling that guy baby.
He's talking to
He's
Keanu.
thank you.
Brennan is opening a bottle of
Yeah, like a lot of people thought that they were just, like being whatever, just making shit up. Like, yeah, he's so happy he's popping champagne. No, he literally has a bottle of champagne. This is
That
the
is
greatest
kind of
day
funny.
his life. It's like, what the fuck's going
Oh,
on?
I've been
dude?
waiting on this day.
And Granny, at least pretend to be polite. For fuck's sake, play a clip.
Can you pretend to be polite? That's
No.
hilarious. Speaking of Kevin,
And Granny, at least pretend to be polite. For fuck's sake, play a clip.
play
Oh,
a
I hope he
clip.
does the fake laugh. That's my
Shut the
favorite.
fuck up, Brennan. You know you're scared
Calling
of
it-
me, you old hot dog looking motherfucker. Fuck you up verbally,
Pinky.
you old man.
We call him Pinky around here, please.
Oh, Pinky,
Put some
I'm sorry.
respect. Put some spect on that.
Yeah, put some
His
respect
buddy
on his
baby.
name.
Or Jim
No.
from Fort Wayne.
Jim from
on.
Florida.
Saying this YouTube channel's been terminated.
Oh, my YouTube's dead.
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
I thought you would.
All right, let me go.
I got an email.
Baby, I just nuked my YouTube.
I don't know what
He's talking to him like he's baby. He's talking to Canoe, but he accidentally.
I hate how happy Brendan is about this and how happy I am as well.
My channel is done from YouTube, baby.
Well, yeah, he did it again today too, because Anthony was on Geno's show on Rumble, and he was saying all kinds of nice shit about fucking Brennan. And so Brennan was like, 2 days in a row, my 2 best days of my life, back to back.
Kumia went on Geno's Rumble channel.
Yeah.
KB's.
I actually have that too.
I saved this for my wedding for a special occasion when Geno loses his YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Wow, man.
No, I showed balls and I got.
He showed his old in hot water show. Remember, there were no rules. Remember, Bill Schultz. Remember? Accidentally left the balls up. Hey, when that happens.
Geno's got balls.
Hey, when that happens. Accidentally leave
Pop
the
that
balls
cork,
up.
baby.
Go ahead.
My fault. All right, mate.
But wouldn't Geno this be great for Geno? Because he thought YouTube was pathetic. He didn't want to be a YouTuber. Anybody that was on YouTube was lame. So shouldn't this be a big victory for Geno?
Balls?
Yeah.
The balls?
My
Yeah,
channel
balls.
is done from YouTube. Am I still on? Yeah.
Balls?
Okay, so there you
That
go.
was the first.
Wow. Am I still on Rumble?
Of course, you're still.
Why
on
is his
Rumble.
tongue doing this?
Why does he look worried? Why does he look worried?
What was that, Gray?
Why does his tongue do that? It'll happen
no, it's
again. Play it.
highly
I've seen this
excitable.
before.
He's
Nope, just play
calculating
it.
money right now. He's trying to figure out if he's going to get his money from YouTube before or after they cancel the channel.
Watch this tongue
That's
movement
desperate.
on this man.
He goes, "Shit, I didn't cash out my account yet. Am I going to get that couple dollars that they owe me?"
They
or-
instantly sent me a thing back saying you got your refund. So that ain't a good sign, I would
Yeah.
say.
He's probably screwed for that money.
I think the same thing happened when Chad has his Patreon went down. Everybody got refunds too.
Yeah,
all those
instant.
subscriptions right out the window.
Yeah,
buddy.
thousands of dollars.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Geno.
Shouldn't
Yeah, how many
shouldn't there be
tens
glee
of
in his
dollars?
eyes?
Yeah, in Geno's case, that's probably more like.
Oh shit! I'm not going to be
10.
able to buy Kentucky Fried Chicken later.
Yeah. Get a fucking job, Geno.
Boys, he should be fucking thrilled. He hated being on YouTube. He hated being a YouTuber. And
I love this.
boy knows his balls. Geno is show by myself. I got my
There you go.
We're just gonna go bananas over this. Hold on, mute this.
There it is.
No, they're not.
Showing balls in a
That's so
tank.
good.
Showing
Yeah, we gotta watch that
Yeah,
again,
it
dude.
was so stupid on my part. I
Brendan's
was
a
just showing
different
a
animal,
dumb
dude.
clip,
No, I thought you were
and I
cool.
almost made it. So now my YouTube is officially dead. Oh, and the Dabbleverse is gonna go bananas over this. Hold on, mute
No,
this.
they're not.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's too
Couldn't resist
good.
showing.
I wouldn't have
balls in
known
it.
unless you told me, Quad.
That's what
Gene,
Custer
nobody
said at his
cares.
last stand too, right? He couldn't resist showing balls and a taint.
He couldn't resist. That's right.
Is he wearing a Ray DeVito shirt?
I hope so.
Yeah. Yes.
God damn it, I hope so.
Oh, no.
He absolutely is wearing a Ray shirt. He's Ray's biggest fan now.
Look
Like,
at
they went to that.
Kevin Brennan's shoulders, big, strong, masculine shoulder pad shoulders. Look at them
Yeah.
shits.
Yeah.
Like a
Wow.
goddamn Frankenstein.
Look
He
at
doesn't have little
that.
kid shoulders
Wow.
like Mersh.
No, that's not Rake Boy.
All right, we can just play right into it. I don't want to. I want to just play this shit. Get
You're
it over
staring
with.
through your fucking soul, old man.
Can I bounce after this
You're
one,
on
Quad?
notice.
What am I doing? I don't have what. This isn't fucking IBM. It's a shitty Long Island air conditioning company, and I threw down like.
He's using the Royal we.
Yeah, the Royal.
Because it's a Ray Suck shirt.
Because someone texted, I wake up this morning, and they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
pause
yeah,
it."
And you wanted to kill yourself.
I wanted to kill, and
Yeah.
you know,
It's a Ray Sucks shirt.
Is it
Thank
a
you,
Ray
Leo Gunn.
Sucks t-shirt? Because
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Santa Claus for one right now.
He's coming soon, I heard.
Well,
So this is-
the Ray Tard shirt is probably the funniest one.
This is, I'm sorry, Gavin McGinnis fired you for me. Redemption stream with 40 viewers on Rumble, which means that's times 3 at 11 viewers.
I sent in $2. I think he may have totaled $20 the entire time Anthony was there. So I mean, that's going to be the high point of what he makes.
That's called getting the fuck after it, brother. He's getting after it. Yeah,
it's going to be a downhill slide from that many viewers, I do believe.
With one Anthony Cumia.
Right, $20.
Grand Wizard Anthony Cumia.
He is a grand. He is grand.
Okay, so do you think Geno ends up on Keanu's OnlyFans by 2025? You think that happens next year?
They're both going to be spreading their ass cheeks. Is that what you're saying? There,
Yes.
Jody?
That's exactly.
No,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying.
like divorced.
No.
Yeah,
They love
I'm
each
calling
other.
it right
Granny.
now. What
No,
is
they're
today's
life
date?
partners. Look, they're gonna last forever.
No,
I
hold
bet.
on. Hold on. What is today's date? December 11th. That's a perfect date. By December 11th next year, Geno and Kiki will be divorced. Guaranteed.
I disagree. I think they're going to have a joint OnlyFans account, and hopefully she's going to be pegging him in the ass. That would be the funniest
Well,
thing.
you also thought that gun wasn't loaded, and look where that fucking got you.
Not wrong.
BisconteDivorceClock.com.
Got him. Got him on that one.
Shit, fucking Derek didn't think the tree was that high. Guess what?
If it would have been higher or lower, anywhere in between would have been fine. Just not exactly the height it was. Anything other than that would have been
gravity.
great.
Gravity is your own worst enemy.
Timing,
yeah,
gravity, all of it. All right, you want to hear Brennan get? This is what he loved.
You know, I'm about to kick the chair out, and right, Jeans was here. And they're like, "Oh, Ant was talking about." I'm like, I'm sure he did it in a charming way. He's like, he teased it out. He's like, "How did Geno get banned? What did he do?" And of course, it's dangling balls. But we were laughing because Brennan. Did you see the clip of Brennan?
Yeah. I tuned into Brennan's show when you had texted me, and he was still celebrating and giddy.
And he was sending in super chats. That was the funniest thing. Was Ant was sending in $2 super chats. What millionaire sends in $2 just to fuck with Brennan, just to ship him?
Giddy about the whole idea that you were tossed off of YouTube. I have not seen Kevin Brennan happy in a long time.
It is true.
Geno, congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
made Kevin Brennan happy.
Dude, I wake up. My theory has always been that Geno's too much of a pussy to be a cutter. So his version of cutting is to just watch Brennan reactions.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny.
They said, like, I got all these texts, and they're like Kevin was popping the champagne cork, and I thought that was like, I thought that was hyperbole. I thought they were.
No.
I prefer hyperbole.
He had a bottle of champagne, and he's
literally.
He's showing the clip, and he's untwisting it, and you can tell. I'm looking at him like he's so happy. He's so
Yeah.
You gave him that.
I gave him
You have done something with your life.
I was watching him, and he said something to the effect of, "I wonder how Cumia feels about this, that Geno can't afford to eat anymore." I'm just sitting there listening to him. Going,
I don't know. No, we're done. I just wanted to show that much, just because even old Cumia thought it was fucking hilarious, and it was.
Kevin Brennan actually has talent. That's the thing. Out of all these people, he's probably the funniest.
Yeah, he can be funny. I think it's like mistakenly funny, but maybe he plans it.
No, the
hey,
guy's
fuck off,
genius.
Gandalf. What is that pipe, man?
What?
That is cool. That is pretty magical.
Sorry.
Sherlock.
It's whimsical.
Whimsical.
It is whimsical. It's silicone.
It kind of does look like a wand. It looks like a wand, like made into a pipe. Like
I've always
Alakazam, Alakazoo, Alaka, whatever.
You can go very wise with that pipe, dude. No, that's that.
Oh, it's a dildo. It doubles as a dildo.
Did you print that?
No, it's silicone. I switched to silicone when I kept breaking glass. Sorry.
All the time I've watched BYD, I've always said it's a show of whimsy.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be distracting. I use it all the time.
I'm leaving, so don't kick the face. Shut up.
No, let's do the plugs. Let's do it all properly.
Butt plugs.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that right?
Also, follow
you're doing that shit over there, right? Now? Are you back on there?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, don't plug me.
I'll
plug him right in.
No, man.
Band over.
Put your right foot in. You take your right foot out.
Everybody knows where to find Granny. Come on, guys. Go sign up for Granny's Twitch. Go sign up. He's still doing corn, folks, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I see you're doing your streams by yourself on the weekends and shit. Saturday, right?
Told you not to plug me. We know.
I just did though.
Fucking stop it, man.
Put up my links.
Very
I'm leaving.
educational for me because I didn't know any of that. So, thank you, Squad.
All right. So everybody, go check out.
Way to make
Jodie
it
Bananas.
Weird, Derek.
No, Jodie Bananas, man. Go check him out. He just left.
No.
Elvis has left the building.
Adam Goldstein, go check him out. Yingwee doesn't have any plugs, so that
something
makes
may be coming
weird.
soon, though. We may have some new news
down
soon.
the pike.
Coming down the pike.
All right. Actually, no, I do have plugs. I'm sorry, old man. I do have plugs.
That's not your real hair.
Aaron M. Holt is obsessed.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fartum fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.